Hi guys, this is Pinkie the Housewife. Hopefully you're on time. And let me make sure you all can hear me. If you can hear me, Debbie, go ahead and put a, hi Debbie, go ahead and put a, for me, if you don't mind, put a one or a two part in the chat if you can hear me. Because I don't know whether anybody, that you hear me. You can't hear you. You are kidding. Let me just see what's going on here. Thank you for that, letting me know that you can't hear me. Let me see. Can you hear me now at all? Let me see. Hi, Demita Joe, Vanessa Jones. If you all can hear me, put a one in the chat if you can hear me. I see Demita put a one and Vanessa Jones. Can anybody else hear me? I want to make sure I'm coming in loud and clear. Yes, okay. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. Now, Black Titanic should be stepping in any minute and everything. And we got some hot topics we're going to talk about. Yes, we are. Oh, I tell you. Let me ask you all a question, and let me see who else. Did I miss anybody? I'm so happy to have you, Miss Tamita Jones, coming in. And you know, our Queen of Huntsville, she'll be stepping in as well, which is Miss Black Titanic. Okay, Martin. I don't have a mod. I need one. I need to start getting one. You know that, Miss Benita Jones? Yeah, we're going to talk about some hot topics. Let me just see. Well, just give me 1 second. For 1 second. Hey, guys. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get my sister come on live. She doesn't know how to do it. So oh, she said she's sorry about that. She's trying to figure it out. No sound, Janetta boy. Okay, yeah, I know. I was on mute because I was trying to help my sister come online, and she's still learning this process and everything. But we got some good stuff we're going to talk about. Now, Janetta boy, can you see? Can you hear me now? I'm waving back. Can you hear me? You see me? Guys, look. You see what happened? This happened today. Okay, I'm okay. All right, thank you. This happened today. Okay? And the reason why it happened today, because it was time for me to go to get my nails done. But you know why I can't get them done? Because of this thing here. Okay? The day I had my appointment for my nails scheduled, I called and let me just see. Are you in now? Sister, are you in? Okay, I'm gonna have to let sister try to figure it out. I'll get her in. Okay. She said yes. And everything. But I had to cancel the same day. I fell and broke my butt. Everybody know what when you fall and break your butt, what that means. You fell and hurt yourself. Yeah. And that's me. I'm always falling. So yeah, I had x-rays done on my hand. I had x-rays done on my back. I had x-rays done on my neck and my bottom half. You know, because I broke my pelvis once, not too long, about a year and a half ago. So that's why. Okay. And so that they want to just check me out. But we're going I'm still waiting on Black Titanic. She said she's coming in. I guess she's just trying to get herself together, guys. But we're going to talk about everything in Huntsville. And I don't know whether y'all can see my TV behind me there. You see what's on there? That's all that dirty, nasty Martell. That's my opinion. Let me just say this before I get started. Everything is alleged. This is my opinion and my opinion only. And this live video that I'm making is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Hi, May. Thank you for coming in. All right. Okay, now we're going to get started while other people just get it on in. And let me just say this, that everything from Huntsville is not off the top. It's on the topic. So it doesn't matter where we go. If you got questions, because if you got questions, we're going to have answers. We're going to figure it out. If we don't have answers, we're going to figure it out together. Okay? So but we're going to start off. Let me go ahead and get it up. We're going to start off with that Arionne. Now, you all know that Arionne, I don't know, have she came out of hiding? That's my question. I don't know. Have the food came out of hiding yet? Y'all saw my video. I posted a video late last night, looking for that heifer. Shouldn't call her a heifer, but yes, I did. And then if you all want to come up, I will be dropping the link down soon if you want to come up. But I did post a video looking for coleslaw. I'm going to just call it coleslaw. Okay? I don't know. Okay? So if y'all seen that video, I was hunting for, like I told her, I was telling my husband, we're not having a party on the pasture out here. So I don't know this because she didn't show up at the one there. Did she show up at my house thinking we're going to have one? No, we ain't having no party. Not my birthday. And I don't know why you're coming on my pasture too. So I said I was going to let my dogs out and go get it, you know. But we'll have to see. But you all know she's been hiding out, right? And me and her, y'all just going to have to see the video. Maybe did you get a chance to see that video that I did? Did anybody get a chance to see that video that I did calling Arionne? So if you did, you can send me a pink heart and that'll let me know that you did. But anyway, so we're still waiting on Miss Black Titanic and everybody else to show up. But in the meantime, let me say, she have been in hiding ever since, what's that, not Carson. Well, Carson did a live right after, but she's been hiding ever since Martell showed up at the party with another woman. That means you haven't watched the video yet? Oh my God. You're going to have to watch the video. It's really good. It's really good. Okay? But I don't know. She's not showing up. We haven't found her. She's not going live. And you know, when she don't go live like that, either Martell told her to lay low or she's pissed. And girl, I'll be ashamed. I'll be freaking in my, I'll be so embarrassed. I wouldn't want to go live. Because if she go live, all she's going to do is yell and scream at people. That's all she's going to do, is yelling and scream at somebody. I'm going to block you. I'm going to block you. I'm going to do this. That's all she's going to do. She's gonna block somebody, or she's gonna do this. So you watch it. Okay, so you're gonna watch it later. You got to see it. I think it's only it's not long at all, because I was trying to make it into a short, but it ended up being a little longer than a short. But you're gonna have to watch it. Now, also, did anybody watch the any of the seen any of the videos or anything from that Pasture party that Stormi did? I don't know. I couldn't look at them all. So, but I think Arionne is jealous or mad that Martell got himself another cowgirl. She was pretty. I do want to say that. The woman is pretty. And she look a lot better than Arionne. Coleslaw, I think she do. I don't know about y'all, but she looked a lot better than her to me. You know? No, I don't follow. You know what? I don't follow Stormi that much either, Demeter. I really don't. I really don't. But I don't go on to follow her. But when I'm watching somebody else lives or videos or commentaries about it, I do hear things and everything. But I must say I did. Last time I think I was on with like Titanic, we did talk about the stuff that she got going on. And having that big party wasn't it, girl. Although people said they had a great time. You know, anybody will have a great time if you got alcohol. You know, you're out there running around with alcohol, yeah, and playing music and having fun. Okay, yeah, you can have some fun. But it's hot. People want to get out and jump around. Yeah. Thank you, Designs and Decor, for showing up. Oh, guys, guess who's in the house? Black Titanic. Yes, she is. Design and Decor. Good evening, everyone in the chat. And Miss Pinkie the Housewife. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And we also have Miss Black Titanic. She's in the house. She's going to be coming up soon. I'm going to go ahead and throw the link down anyway. I'm going to go ahead and throw the link down for her. And then if anybody else want to come up, you know, you're welcome to come up as well. Let me just do this. Okay, guys. I just dropped the link for you if you want to come up. But yes. Yes, I got it for you, Miss Black Titanic, and everything. But Stormi, I don't follow her that much. And can't nobody tell me Stormi and Coleslaw wasn't friends before the show, because I think they were. And the fact that Martell had another woman on his arms, I think he ain't worried about Coleslaw. I think he was doing that just to get at Melanie. I think that's what he was doing. He wanted to get at Melanie. So that's what I think that was for. He's just trying to think she's going to get jealous. But, you know, y'all know when you're getting jealous over anything. Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Good hearts out for Black Titanic. No, she wants red. You want red hearts and I want pink. Red hearts for you?
Good afternoon, everyone in chats. Everybody in the chats, hello. How are you guys doing?
You're looking beautiful today.
Huh?
You're looking beautiful today.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Hey, I'm alive. You want to say hi? Come here. Bend over and peep your head.
Is that your brother?
No, that's my grandson just getting off of work. He's He builds houses and he builds houses and stuff. Now in Georgia, they got their own company here in Georgia where they build
Ooh,
houses. Yeah. Mhm.
oh my Lord. So
Yeah.
he's not the one that can sing, is he? Because I know one of them can sing.
No, that was the younger grandson. He's my oldest one.
Okay. Hello, grandson.
He just getting off of work. I know he's sweating.
Oh, okay. So just dry stuff off and just give everybody a hello.
Uh-huh.
We got some beautiful people in this chat. Yes,
Well,
we do.
well, let me tell y'all, Chad, I've been traveling all day. I'm actually at home in Atlanta, Georgia. That's where I live at. So it's good to be home. Y'all know I've been in taking care of my brother in Huntsville, but I'm just gonna be here a few days. My daughter is having a ceremony. She's getting ready to have that baby, and she's gonna do the water birth, you guys. So I'm here to whatever they want me to practice on it. get educated on it. That's what I'm here for. Yeah,
Oh my God. That's gonna be a time that water birth.
yeah.
Oh my God. How many
You,
people had a water birth so far or been at one?
this gonna be the first time in this family. Now, my mama used to deliver babies, but yeah, my mama used to be a midwife, and I used to go with her when I was a little girl.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but let me tell you, she would tell me not to come in the room, but you know how kids are, you be peeping. I be wanting to see
Yeah.
how the baby was gonna be born. So I saw a lot of babies being born down there in Bessemer. Yeah.
Oh my God. So you were peeping what behind the bushes, huh?
Okay, I'm gonna get back to what you was
Okay.
talking
We got
about.
some new, more people. Debbie just came in, and I think, yeah, she just came in as well, and she's saying hello to May as
Excuse
well.
me.
And thank you for showing up. Is he coming? Oh, he's getting ready to get on the line? Oh, I can't hear you. Your voice just went away. Okay. And we got Phyllis Crawford just came into the Pink House as well. Hello. She's saying hello to everybody. And you know what? I do want to give my sister a shout out. 'Cause, and I want to say hello and shout out to this is my baby sister. She was trying to get on and everything, and I think she did it. And I just want to give her a big shout out because I could hear my voice over the phone when she got on and everything. Yeah, that's my baby sister, guys, and everything. So, but I do want to say, let me just do this right quick. I do, Miss Black Titanic, we're talking about everything in Huntsville. And I was telling them that they can see this dirty, crooked, nasty, dirt brain. No, he got rocks for brains, right? Behind me on my TV.
I know I
Okay.
can't see that, but
Y'all can't see it? Okay.
no, I can, but I'm listening. Go on.
Okay. But so we're talking everything in Huntsville, and we was mentioning about Coleslaw, Arionne. I just can't stand calling that woman by her name. If I do, I may call her three different names. Rhyming with Ariel. So I just call her Coleslaw because that's on. I don't know why she haven't changed her birth certificate and driver's license. You
Well,
know,
I call her bed bug now.
that
She forever gonna be his bed bug, y'all.
is true. Now,
Yeah.
the coleslaw may get old, but the bed bug, I think, is going to stick around. And we just had two more new people in the pink house. Valerie Clark just came in. She was hiding before that. Yeah, I think she's still hiding. I don't think she came out. If anybody heard a lie from her or know whether she came out, let me know because I would love to know myself. You know, I would love
She'll
to
be
know.
out, y'all. Y'all know she can't hold it. She
She can't
cannot
hold it.
hold it that long. She coming. She is coming. Oh yeah, y'all saw that. I forgot who broke it down. Who the cowgirl was? She's
Who?
been on. I forgot whose content creator that was, but she showed her. She was at the expo. And I remember she did that commercial when he came out with that wine commercial.
She
She
was in
did.
there.
I gotta find that wine commercial. And I thought the girl was Arionne because he did a wine commercial, but they were all
Uh-huh.
sitting at the table, and the girl had a bun. That was her. She's been around. Yeah, Martell always keep his women's around. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was at the expo, and she was at that book, his book, when
Bonnie.
he did his book thing. Yeah,
Oh,
she
wait,
was
let me ask
there.
you. Is that the same woman that was talking about that he tried to get her? That's not the same one that he asked to get a loan for him, is it?
I don't know if that's the one that asked for a loan, but I don't think she is because I don't think she'll be hooked up with Martell like that. But that cowgirl has been around. Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta put the pictures together and the pieces together. But who was that? Oh God, I want to say it was
I
uh,
just typed
one of
in.
the content creator. Y'all will run up on it.
Oh, I'm
She
looking
put
for
the
it right
piece
now.
she put the pieces together as to who that girl is, and she's been in. I think it was that book signing, not the book signing, but when he the essence, not the essence.
Okay.
What's the name of that book, y'all? That magazine.
From the
When Martell is on the
magazine.
magazine,
What is it? Do anybody remember that magazine cover that Martell recently did? And while somebody's trying to say that, let me just say, beautiful butterfly. He said, I looked up finding this live. I was watching on one Miss Pinkie's shorts, and oh my God.
he finds it.
Okay, yeah, I'm a little crazy on my lives. Okay, everybody.
Okay, well, just go on. We'll put
We're,
together. We're gonna get it
we're
together.
gonna ask if anybody remember who that woman is at the his new cowgirl at that party at Stormi's party. Let us know. We want
Mhm.
you to come up. You can come up on the line.
Upscale, upscale. That's it.
Uh, okay, what is proper? Say
Yeah,
upstairs.
yeah. She was at the upscale. Yeah, she sure was. I
Oh,
see
okay.
it. He took a picture with her.
Oh my God. Okay, let me just
Mhm.
see. Upscale. Thank you.
Upscale. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
Miss
Thank
Crawford.
you
Yeah.
for. I don't know. I think my brain cells just went 450 flop.
Wait a
Okay.
minute. Hold it. Hold it. Sybil Moby Notary said, "How do I jump on?" Did she want to come up here?
Yes. How do I
Sybil
jump on? I'm
Moba.
going to send you the link. And I'm going to tell you all something about
Hey,
what we need to
Janetta.
do.
All you gotta do is click on the link, Sybil. How do I jump on? Yeah, come on up.
Come on up. How do I jump on? Finally got the chat working face, blue smile.
I don't know if she
Okay,
want.
if you want to come up, I put the link out. If anybody want to come up on the link, I just dropped it in the chat. And Simple Mobile Notary is my sister. That's the one
Oh, oh, that's your
moment.
sister.
So you
Oh,
got to, she was trying to come up.
okay. Read what design and decor just said.
Let me see. Um, Let me
The
see.
young
The young
lady.
lady said she makes her own money after hearing people was looking into who she was.
That's good for her. That's what Martell said he looking for. Y'all remember?
Yeah.
Martell said he want a woman that gonna take care of him and protect him.
Why do a man need to be protected? I don't know. I don't know. But before we get, let me just give my sister a shout out. Sybil Mobile Notary. I'm giving her the biggest shout out ever. And she got this is her own business, guys. She
She said,
started
"I'll
it
do it next
herself.
time."
Yes. And she would notarize anything. She comes out and everything. And if she
Oh,
ever,
she a notary.
yes. And it's a
Okay.
thriving business that she got. She travels with it and everything. And shout out to my sister. Everybody send her a pink heart or a heart. You can be pink. Okay.
Hey, ADR. I'm sorry for her.
ADR is in the house.
ADR. Protect and provide. Yeah, that's what he said, Betty. He
What he
needs
said,
somebody to protect and
protect and
provide for
good
him.
job. Right, good, thank you, Notary. Not Notary, I'm thinking of my sister, ADR. Thank you. So I need everybody to click the thumbs up button and then hit the notification bell. That's going to keep me in the algorithm. So next time I get something, it drops down to you. But because I'm out, I need y'all to start clicking. Yes, I do. They need to start clicking. Go ahead and click because you all know I need my click. Go ahead, okay? But also, let me just say this. So the girl said she made her own money.
Mhm.
That's a great thing. Jesse J for life. Thank you, Jesse J for life. She's saying hello to everybody as well. But that's good because, like you said, Martell want a woman to take care of him. He don't want to work because he did say that. Like you said, he did say that he want a woman to protect him.
And provide.
But he got muscles. He works out. The woman, unless he want a woman bigger and taller than him, because if you're a little small woman and somebody come up on you, you ain't gonna be trying to protect him. Oh, no, I'm step back and let him at it. You can have him. You can take him. I'm gonna. Oh God, he like Melanie said, he is such a queen. She don't know why she had kids by a queen. She thought she had a real man. Yeah, and he's showing that queen behavior. I don't know whether it's the narcissistic behavior. I don't know because I'm not a doctor or anything, but he's showing it, guys. He is. Oh, my sister said she's a notary in 4 states. Thanks, sister. 4 states. What did it mean? I heard that name and forgot it. No, design in the course said that. But I got somebody somebody I think check no family day for her. But I think people are trying to find her and everything, find out more about it. But she said she got her own money. That's good. And
That's
everything.
what he want. That's why he have no respect for bed bug, because bed bug don't get out and make money. She's not progressive, so he don't have no respect for her.
Right.
That's why he say she's a peasant. Peasant.
Thank you. He not just said it. Remember, he said it to the doctor, right? In his counseling session. But also, he said it on an interview with what's her name from Marriage Medicine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, he did.
She's a doctor.
Yeah.
Dentist. Heavenly.
Dr. Heavenly.
Yeah, he said it to her, called her a president. So she know, and he can't tell me she don't know he's saying that. So he's not going to respect it. That's why he takes up, and he actually got his arm around the woman at the party, arms around the woman, and he's smiling from ear to ear. And Ronita D. Elliott says, "Hi, Miss Pinkie, the housewife mod in chat." Okay,
Mhm.
thank you, and thank you for.
Well, what did we were ADR? He's saying some. She's saying something about Marty.
Let me
ADR.
see. Okay, ADR. Oh, Marty has a type. His woman favor
Yeah.
the other.
Mhm.
They do look
They
like
do. Uh-huh.
right. Why we nosy like me keep getting him mixed up? He looks like a corny lover.
ADR, we need to go stick it to a corny love. He is a corny lover.
He
Shoot.
is. He is a corny lover. Yeah. I don't see who finds him attractive now. This man went well, he was never attractive to me. He went down from coming on in the early when Melanie, because she was trying to teach him how to be somebody and look like somebody. Now he looks like I don't know what. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to
I told word on the street. Martell daddy is around. I said, if y'all ever find him, tell me look me up because I want to interview his daddy.
That would be a great interview.
Yeah, yeah. I know the spot to go ask, so I gotta go over there and ask. Mm.
So he hangs out or hang around in a certain area or something.
Well, one of his exes, I'm gonna ask her. Uh-huh.
Oh, one of his exes.
Mhm.
What is it? It just says hand pink, waving, hey, ER body, hand pink wave. Yeah, we need to do a pink wave. Can we get a pink wave in here? ADR, always thinking of something. Thank you, ADR. I do need a pink wave. I haven't had a pink wave. Yeah. Then we're gonna add some red in there for like Titanic. Because she likes the red hearts. Okay. But also, why do you all think Arionne, no, Coleslaw is just still hiding out? I'm thinking she's pissed with Martell, or she just mad. Just she's just trying to think of stuff so when she do go live, she's ready for it.
Hold on. Okay, go on and read that.
Oh, which
Design and
one?
people.
It says, did y'all see his live today? Talking about his growing up years, the forgot about the ATM stuff. No, I didn't see his live today.
Well, you know what about the ATM? Like, it's something now that she should have stopped him from her sons from hanging around with her brother Marlene, because y'all saw Sam. He was on
Yeah.
that. He was on that
The
with the
one thing,
Inez party, and it was him. Allegedly, it was him. Allegedly, Sam's wife and
uh-huh.
the other and another young man, and Martell. All them, and then they, that wasn't the first time, but I think they just got caught. But
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying is that he had a job working up at the jail. Now he called in that day just to go rob the ATM. That goes to show you how his brains is. Allegedly, that's what the newspaper
Yeah.
say. Show you how his brains work. And how was that? I'm just telling, how you rob an ATM?
I don't know. Do you take the whole thing with you?
Knowing my
I'm
cell
wondering.
brains, he probably think he could just pick it up and put it on the truck.
Well, on TV, on some of those shows back in the early days, they would take the whole thing and put it in the back of the truck, put a chain around it, and pull it. I don't know. Do anybody know how they do that? Anybody? I don't know. I think they was trying to take the whole thing, or unless they got a fake card, they stick in it, and then all the money starts shooting out, and they got their bag. Their little
Yeah,
bucket. Knowing Martell, he got a bucket because he don't know any better. He got his pail, a bucket.
he was really ugly, y'all. She said he's posing in a picture with little boys. He's shirtless in the picture. I think I didn't
He's
see
posting in a
right.
picture. Little
I
boy.
seen one of them, but yeah,
Are
can you
you talking
imagine?
about Martell?
Yeah, when he was little.
How little was he? Because
I
I
don't
got
know. I
pictures.
got to see this one. I was thinking, were you talking about when he was in his high school days, posing
Yeah,
with no shirt on? Yeah, I
yep,
don't
yep.
know. I will find it. I'm gonna find it.
I'm getting ready to find it.
Can you imagine him trying to pretend like he's scared to go back to Terry Heights and they was the problem? They were the one robbing.
Right,
They were the one doing all the
they
robbing.
robbing the bank.
Yeah, he gonna
Yeah,
get up here on TV like as if he was innocent. He was the victim.
but
Marlene and her boys and her brothers, they were something else in the community.
yep. But you got to
Yeah.
remember when he said during that live with Ariel, the first time he was ever on anything showing himself, the two of them talking. He said
Mhm.
he never been to jail. Remember,
He
he said he's
lied
never
on
been
it.
to jail.
Yeah, he said
He's
that.
never been to jail. Yeah, that's what he said, and he keeps saying that. But somebody, ADR's Martell's daddy in interview. His daddy, what is it? Police asked for 1 million.
They'd probably asked for 1 million.
He probably asked you for $1 million if you're gonna do that interview. You better. You better go ahead and do that. Cash app. I need to start sending like Titanic some cash app, do them cash app and everything. What we need them cash apps. We need them PayPals to start coming in. What do you call that other thing they set up for you when you need money?
He said he asked for $1 million for his interview and time. I'm sure he think he's worth as much as Sloppy Top. Lord, they sure got some egos.
They got some egos, but well, you know, if he don't ask for a million, well, I think the last time he asked for what, $3,000 for an interview. Even his dad, knowing his dad, go ahead and get that interview. Just tell him you buy him a drink and a sandwich to sit there and eat while you do his interview.
You know he think he important. Remember he told Uncle Sam, "Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am?"
Right. Yeah.
Martell think he the big shit.
Right. But he don't know his uncle can hang up on him because uncle seems like he's a big dude up under that too.
Yeah.
He can flex up on him. Yeah. I wish somebody would. I really, you know what? I shouldn't say that because I don't believe in that balance, but I wish somebody would flex up on him. Because I think, what's her name? Carson Blue husband at the party, she was getting ready to flex up on him. And I don't think Martell was ready for those hands, those paws. I don't think he was ready for that. And if he was, I guess it was, well, I don't drink. But I guess I don't know. I don't know about that.
Read what design and decor say.
Let's see.
You don't want this?
You got some clean room.
Is he coming on your live, Miss Black Titanic?
Huh?
Is he coming on your live?
They want you to peep at them. Come peep at. Sit right here. Just sit right here. He don't want to. He's tired. He just got off of work.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah, you know he working that hot sun, so it the drain.
Yeah, that dude.
He said he was bullied is why he acts like he does.
Who?
Martell, yeah, well, probably when he was younger, yeah.
I can show you a picture of him young. And let me just bring, he asked for it, so I'm getting ready to give it to you. A picture of him being young. And let me find it. I'm going to bring it up for y'all. He don't look like he was being bullied. Look like he's the one who was doing the bullying.
While y'all looking for this, let me just say this too.
Okay.
Hey, look, you guys, I mailed off most of your guys that ordered the books. Y'all make sure y'all email me if y'all ain't got those books within 10 days. And there's a few of y'all where I will be mailing off books tomorrow. So, but you guys will get your books. That's what I want to say. And I also want to say this to Carson. I really wish you success and a blessed business. You know, she's a little young girl, so she's trying to start a business off, and I just wish you success, Carson.
And this is who she is. So some of y'all, like my sister, don't know who people are.
Put up to the screen closer. Is that you?
No, that's
Carson. Okay, yeah, I can see it now.
No,
yeah.
I wish that was me. Have all that. I ain't got that. I need some junk in my trunk.
And you know what? He don't like to be rejected. Carson rejected him too.
So
Carson is his type too, y'all. Yeah, he got a type. He like the way Carson look, and I believe that's what made Coleslaw even matter. Number one, he lusting out the Carson. She rejected him, and number two, Carson all on the show. Carson all, she's with them. So I'm sure Arionne is double mass. She called triple sick.
She probably can't even stand straight. She's over the head over there. Just probably you know how she do? She'll come on her live tipsy. I'm not saying it's allegedly, but she seems like she's I don't know, some Kool-Aid or something. Everybody come on her live, she's going off on you. She's talking about you and calling your names and telling you, who is that?
That's a great grand.
Oh, hi, great friend.
So yeah.
Everybody send out flowers for the grandbaby. You want some flowers? You want them to show you a sea of flowers? Everybody starts sending out a sea of flowers for the Titanic grandbaby. Because why she's here? Because she wants to see those flowers.
This a
So
great grand.
great. Oh,
Yeah. And her mother with child again. And she's, you know,
ooh,
I'm having all these babies pouring in. Her mother
ooh.
2 months. So yeah. And then of course, my daughter, she get ready to drop hers.
Oh yes. Oh my God. And look
Okay.
what
Thank
ABR
you.
said. ABR said she's adorable. Wow. Yes,
Yeah.
she is. And ABR, let everybody know they need to go ahead and drop some flowers for the
Oh, thank
grandbaby.
you. Thank you. Renata says she received her book yesterday.
Oh, that's great. Hi,
Yeah.
Renata. Thank you for being here. And thank you for letting everybody know that you got your book. So that means everybody else's books are on their way too.
Yeah, and I did the membership. We working on everything, you guys. So I did the membership, and then now I'm working on the Patreon. So
Yes.
we,
We're going to work on that one. Kim, you want to work on that one tonight? Or
I'm
you want
tired.
to
I've been driving all
yeah.
day.
No, we'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. Since it's Friday, we're going to work on that tomorrow for and somebody else said she is beautiful. Oh, now family
Okay.
getting those flowers.
What
Thank you,
what else
Renata.
do you want to talk about? Let's go on and entertain the audience now. We're
Yeah,
talking about.
flowers. Look, she's beautiful, little princess. Juan Davis. Yeah, she got the flowers. But here's the picture of Martell. Let me see, can y'all see it? That's Martell. You see
Yeah,
what do he look like? And on this picture, this is January the 18th, 1996. And they got Martell 14 years old. So he's not even 15, he's 14. Do he look like he a person? He got what do you call those weights in his hands? Do
yeah.
he look like he's being bullied?
Well, he looked entirely different. Looks like Mel dressed him up, and
Yes, he
I
did.
heard Mel got his teeth fixed and everything. She made him look presentable. Yeah,
Well,
and now he think he God's gift to women's now.
yeah, he does.
My damn thinking God's gift to
Just a
woman.
minute. I don't know where he's getting that from. Let me show you. Let me ask anybody, because I don't know. This is him too, with a female. Who is that? I always want to know.
It's kind of hard to see. It's got a big old blur. Why don't you just go do me a favor? Take me off of there and go whole so we can see it
Okay,
good.
okay. Then I bring you back. Okay.
Yeah, I want to see it. Yeah,
Can
is
y'all see?
that's not male?
I don't know who that is.
He awful young right there.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is young in that picture. But who
You
is that
see, you
female?
see his forehead. You see that
Yeah,
line right there.
yeah.
He was
The
going
hairline
bald.
goes back here. It starts
Yes.
back here. And that's
Yeah.
what lady. See that, guys? See that? His oh my God! You know how most people forehead hair starts here. Even with mine, they start here. His start on top of his head.
Way back there on it.
That's why
Oh
I put it
Lord.
right here. That's
Can
why.
you no wonder he was bullied. I bet they were making fun of that head when he was
Yeah,
young
I
like
think
that.
so. Let me.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think people were making fun of that hair. Let me look at this picture one more time. Oh, see, this one he had that hat on his head, so you can't tell.
Yeah, you can still tell that's him now.
Can you? Oh yeah, you can see the opening of the hat. See the opening of the hat? You can see that his hairline goes up here. He was 14 years old. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, Melanie brought him up from the gutter.
Yeah. So he
Yeah.
talking about his child. I'm gonna show y'all the other neighborhood that he grew up in. He grew up
Look at
in
Mel.
just about every neighborhood that I lived in, he lived in too. So I'll show y'all the other neighborhood.
Okay.
Yeah, all the low income neighborhood. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was. Mhm.
Can I get your phone back so I could control my TV? I can do it by myself. You don't need to.
That's great man talking, right?
Thank you.
Shh. Okay, go on out. Go on, go on.
Okay. But yes, she did bring him up. I didn't know she did his teeth too. Yeah, he must have
Yeah,
bad teeth at that young age. And
yeah. Why do you think at first when he first they first started, she learned about them getting a divorce. At first, Marlene, seemed like she said she was hurt over it because she said everybody's affected. Then next time you saw her, she was bashing Mel.
yeah,
You know,
that I don't understand.
shh, be quiet.
And
You,
she did say that she really cared about Mel. Mel is like a daughter to her and stuff. And then she's bashing Mel, talking about Mel was lazy and 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 asking him to do everything. Mel didn't do that. Matter of fact, Mel probably couldn't find him because he's out taking his thing all up and down Huntsville streets. That's what I think. She couldn't find him half of the time. Mel was doing everything. She and Marlene said all of that crap about Melanie, right? And then when they divorced, she see who was doing all the work. And I think she haven't spoken of that yet. She have not spoken of that. Huh? Your voice, we can't hear you. Um,
I had turned it off because my grandbaby was talking to
oh,
him.
okay.
But yeah, she I'm sure Marlene missed Mel because see, after Mel really decided she was done with Martell, the funds stopped coming too.
Right.
That's why Marlene had to go back to work.
You see, Mel
Yeah.
was the one taking care of everything. Mel was
Yeah.
the brains.
And that's what got me when she was sitting up there talking about, yeah, she did that for TV. She don't tell me something, yeah, well, you used to do everything, son. You did everything, son, while she laid down. I thought, what she said, she thought she was going to
You
work
done
you.
work my baby to death. That's what
Yeah.
she said. And
And I
Martell,
don't be darned. I don't be darned. That same week I was at the hospital, there she was up there mopping floors. I'm not making fun of her, but I'm
right.
I guess she thought nobody would go see her. She didn't count on no blogger from Huntsville being. Yeah, I was just sitting up there like they look like Marlene up there, they're mopping floors, you know.
Oh,
But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I admire that because she's an older lady. She had to go back to work to survive. There's nothing wrong with that, y'all.
right.
She's better than Coleslaw.
Yeah.
Bad bug won't even get up and work for herself.
Yeah.
And she's supposed to be a young
Yeah.
woman. She's supposed to be
You're right.
all this.
Mhm.
And you got this old lady old enough to be her. Marlene not that old, but she old enough to be her mother. She knows to get up and take care of herself.
Right.
Yeah. But I was just saying that because she gonna bash Mel, and then
Right.
she darn well know that Mel was the one to help taking care of her, but she gonna try to pretend like Mel was lazy.
Lazy. And her son was working himself to the bone. To the bone.
He
And
wasn't doing
he was
nothing.
bringing her food. He was fixing all her food, bringing it to her and stuff, and taking care of the kids. How can he do all that and if he out in the streets, dropping it low?
But I mean, that's what he supposed to do anyway. If he at home, your child hungry, you can get up there and get him something to eat too.
Right, right.
Your
And
child hungry, yeah.
she's sick in bed, you're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to, and probably that was many times, probably just when Mel was probably either just had a baby, but the last time he can't do the last with sugar mama, he couldn't do that. He couldn't even stay in the house 3 days after sugar mama. He's too busy running out.
But
Doing the
he was with somebody else. He was with somebody else. He would mess around with, oh, I forgot her name. He would mess around with
it wasn't Belinda, was it?
I believe no. It was one of LeBarrett's kin folks.
Oh,
That's what they were saying out in the streets that he would mess around with. Yeah, he was with that girl. He went there and he was staying with her for a little while. And he was trying to do her like he did Coleslaw, like just be with her in the dark and
yeah.
don't want to be seen with her in public. And she wouldn't go for it. So she dumped him.
She She's smart.
Yeah. I used to know her name. Y'all, I got this from the streets. I got this from people that know the girl. Yeah, Martell was, that's where he was. He was not with Coleslaw. Because if you listen to Bedbug, she'll tell you. At that time, she said he wasn't with me. He wasn't over there with me. You know, so she'll tell you that. He really wouldn't.
Right.
Yeah, he was yeah, they said she was some kind of little berry. Her last name was Sales, I believe, or something like that.
Okay.
I forgot her last name. Don't get me lying about the last name. I can't remember that. But yeah, he was with her. And see, Erin would never tell y'all that women's was calling her too. She trying to act like she was all that, but Martell has never been faithful to her neither. Why should he be?
You was getting women calling her. Man.
Yeah, other women's was calling her too. Y'all remember the Straight No Chase is the one that had put it up there with the text messages from that ballerina. That ballerina was calling her and telling her about Martell, you know. But yeah, Martell ain't never been faithful to her.
Anybody. And that's why I think Coleslaw is probably just high now. She is just broken right now. Because here he is, Belinda, another woman in Atlanta, Sheree. Everybody get a chance to be seen with him but her. So I think she's just heartbroken. And I don't think she knows what to do with herself. And I think
she's staying. I mean, that's how she started with him. She got him. So she started out with sharing him and she's still sharing him. So
and she ain't gonna ever have him to herself. Because he's a garden too. You know, a garden hole. Yeah, allegedly, that's what I heard. You know, he's a garden hole. You know, remember that video I did bringing out all the garden tools and stuff and dropping them on the ground, trying to find a garden hole? Yeah, that I was trying to just let him know I got a garden hole if you want one. I got one. You know, you can come borrow it.
Yeah.
I can't do anything with it because you don't like to work. But let's get on to with Carson for a moment. Carson.
Oh, Carson.
Carson Blue. She did that, you know, that live after the party and everything. And to me, I think she was kind of I don't know. It seems like she was grabbing for attention from the cast. It's almost like she
starstruck to me.
Starstruck.
She was starstruck.
Starstruck, yep.
They not stars to me, but it looked like they were.
Melanie may be a star. Because Melanie got 5 things and 6 things going on more. You know, Melanie is not just a one person thing or one trick pony like him. Melanie is like, you heard of people that are a triple threat? You know what?
Yes, Lord. Yeah, that's Mel all the way.
What is it when you like 6 and 7 things? Because she got her hands into everything. You know.
And speaking of Mel, y'all, you remember the property preservation house where she had the students at?
Yeah.
I passed by there today. I don't know if they were her students, but they putting on the roof on that house. They getting ready to fix that house up. I'm just really want to see what they're gonna look like when they get finished with it. Yeah.
You're gonna have to make sure you give us some video of that.
Yeah, they put that roof on there fast too. And I think one of the students said they're giving them $3,000 to put that roof on there.
Ooh, see that?
Yeah.
You get paid, you put a roof on. You know what? Martell job, I don't think the house that he's doing, I heard that the first people had to walk away or something.
Yeah, they're not there. Right now he got some Mexicans now. That was yesterday when I was over there. Yesterday, well, just one Mexican working, but he getting the job done.
Right. They can't have a full crew. In order to have a full crew, you got to have some full money for a big bag.
Yeah, I'll pass by there and it don't nothing be going on, and then he'll hire somebody else, and then next thing you know, they disappear. But whatever the case, he gonna get it done. He gonna get it done, regardless of whether he pay him or not. He'll just go find somebody else until they find out. He gonna have.
I know you pay that man. That man probably got a family at home, and he think just probably saw him walking up and got cameras following him. He probably think, oh, he's really gonna get paid. He don't know this man is broke.
Yeah, well, you know what? You know why I know they don't have no signs up there like the first one. The first one was a legitimate contractor. Now, I was trying to find out who all that worker. I knew they were Mexicans, but they don't have no signs or nothing telling you who they are. You just see them working. Not ain't even nothing on the truck or the tractors that they driving. So he done found him some cheap laborers that can do the work.
Oh, see there? Something that he can offer less money. But these people need their money just like anybody else. He's just trying to take advantage of people. That's his main thing. He take advantage of people. He's done that all his life.
Well, at least he don't have it did before them Scots. They still ain't did nothing to their home. What you call that, bed rocks out there?
Right. Well, they ain't gonna do nothing because they owe the first company that lent them that big thing that blast those rocks. They owe him money. So
yeah, they do. They put a lien. They put a lien on them rocks up there.
So that money, that lien ain't coming off because my understanding is in order to get that lien removed, so somebody, because can't nobody go and work on that property until that lien is removed. So in order for that lien to get removed, you need to pay, and he ain't got no money.
Lord, that shout out to that content creator. I forgot who she was, but she was so excited for the Scots. Said that they got nominated for being the company that pays off all their employees 100%. I'm like, oh Lord, the employees saying, I'm like, I wonder who they interviewed, Tisha.
Wanda's cousin. No, they probably interviewed one of Wanda's cousins, or maybe a cousin or some family, distant family down there, and they.
It was on some kind of survey, and I guess you just turned the paperwork in. They couldn't have did no background because it said 100%. They pay their employees 100%. They always paying up, and then it said that they got so big now till they got to expand to Mississippi. And she told me, "Oh, this is great. This is great. They expanded to Mississippi. Designer decors. Read that. She got it up there.
The Scott said they had 100% payment rating.
100% payment rating. Y'all know that's another scam right there. That is another scam. That's just like what I read that Coleslaw was a multimillionaire. They did that paperwork. I'm like, they be.
Yeah, it's got. If you Google her, you can how it asks you her net worth. Got that woman? She got no money.
A multimillionaire. That
and it said Martell was one too. And then
that's what it said.
$500,000.
They said that I was so sick at my stomach listening at that, and she was just so excited for him. They were so excited for them. She told me, "Oh, this could be the biggest deal ever for them." And then she went on to say how that Mississippi is giving out grants for development. Yeah, you know the scammers, so they gonna go to Mississippi.
Yeah, you need to come right here. Design got some information that.
Yeah, that's that channel I was working. I forgot who she was, but they're giving out, and especially now they gonna add Tisha name on there, like as if she wanted a minority
Right.
a female, female minority, but so a lot of times they don't do a lot of checking on, because if they
Uh-uh.
knew about Martell, they wouldn't get him my soul, how he's scamming these people, they wouldn't get him nothing. That's why these people need to please speak up and out. They'll
If
get
you
them.
don't speak up, they're going to keep doing this. Allegedly, what they're doing. If you don't speak up, they're going to keep doing this to other people. And these are a lot of them are people in Huntsville, their community. The same one that they said they're working for the community, they help the community and blast everybody else, especially Melanie, that she won't give up her free time help, but they want her to give money to them. So no.
Yeah. Yeah, they giving grants for development, and then they got Scopes. They trying to get one of those grants, and they done moved Scopes already to Mississippi. So, and the scam just gonna be all over the United States. But one thing about the grants, you don't have to pay them back. You got to pay grants
Yeah.
back, as long as you do.
So they just trying to get that money.
That's why they done faked that and put up. They had 100% payment rating where they paying their employees. All that is fake. That's falsifying information.
That is.
Because if you look at that last lady, that Miss Joy, that was what they were saying, that they didn't work because Marceau wasn't paying them. Yeah, that's what the workers told. And then even if you look at the complaint from Zen Garden, you had people complaining. Them workers from Zen Garden was complaining that he wouldn't pay them.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so we do know for a fact that when somebody want to be low down, they can bust their bubble, because it's all the receipts all over the internet where they ain't paid nobody.
You can Google and see how much they saying they're worth right now.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh my God. We're gonna see how much Martell is worth, because he ain't worth nothing. But we're gonna see. No, we're gonna see the stocks, because they're the ones that's trying to get this loan. Okay. I'm gonna type it in. Oh my God. Let me see. Guys, if anybody design in the course, if you want to come on up, y'all just come on up. If you got some information. Oh my God. I told you it's everything Huntsville. Wait now. Oh, Titanic is away. She can't see this. But I'm gonna wait till she come back so she can hear this. It is a big difference. But I'm going to read it when Black Titanic gets back up here. And if anybody want to come up, I just dropped my link, and you can come on up and everything. But I am getting ready to see how much, because Latisha say she's the owner of Scope. She's the CEO, right? So we're going to see how much. But now when I find that information, don't be expecting that to be true. Allegedly, I don't think it's going to be true. Okay, I think somebody's just. I'm glad you're back. I want you to hear what Design Decor just said. Okay, I'm going to read it to you. It says Comcast didn't give me my senior discount. So I stopped paying them until they fixed their issues. $40 versus $85. Big difference. It is. It is a big difference. Right. And so I guess if Martell had anybody, Martell didn't pay, y'all need to start speaking out. Call if you really want to speak out, call one of the blogs. We'll get it out for you. We get it out quick and fast. We can get it out overnight, and it'll be all over the blog. Okay, I said I was gonna see how much the Latisha network is, and she said she's the CEO. Remember, she said she's the CEO. Yeah. So,
The Latisha guy, let me tell y'all, this is the first time I ever seen it. Now on the side of black, they got that other side over there where the barber was trying to rent.
yeah,
The side that looked like the tornado that went through.
yeah.
On that door, she got her name and all her degrees on there. I just never seen her like so. Tisha do. She got her name on the door with all her degrees on there. On the door of their business. I'm like, I never seen nothing like this before when you walk up to a person's business on the door. Usually, sometime in the office, you'll see their little certificates on the wall, but she got it on the in the side that's got the where the barber was gonna be at. Yeah, that side that looked like a tornado that went through there.
But I don't want nobody to know I got all these degrees. My brains is like rocks. And a decor design say I turned 62 last year. Congratulations, design.
But now, what is Tisha Network? What you say, Tisha Network?
Let me see. And Stitches. Tisha Network. Okay, let me see. It says oh gosh, they said $8 million. $8 million.
Oh my God.
Born October the 1st, right? She's 41 years old. She's a Libra, 5'5". She's taller than me. Oh, okay. She's married, and her net worth is $8 million.
What if they $8 million? Why they begging why would they be crazy over $100? Remember, he about to go ham on over that $100 too. Ew.
I got to cry over that $8 million. Oh my God.
B-list. Let me answer B-list.
Okay.
Was that the space that she plans to also use or share for her office? I don't know, baby. It's just on the door. It's just on the door. and that been looking the same ever since they moved in, and then before they moved in there, that side looked like that. Just unfinished construction with just a lot of junk in there.
But remember, she did say that he was building her office, right?
Yeah, she said Marcel was building her office, but
but
and that's that same space she said he was building the office. That's the space that the barber thought he was gonna have.
Like
that's the
same. You remember that desk she got taken away from her? And yes.
Man, they so.
Demeter Joe, she said, that's stupid. It is stupid. It is. Oh my God. The way she talks, I'm not convinced that those degrees are. Oh my. Demeter Joe. She is that. She got me. I'm serious. I don't know. I'm just
walk around with just constantly talking about all they people just graduate from college. You just graduate from college. You don't just walk around and say it every 15 minutes. You say them, and you got so many of them. I got MBA, SBA, BLT. I don't know. I'm just calling out stuff.
But you know what? Wanda wouldn't know whether those are real degrees or not. Because remember, Wanda said she didn't say what did she say? She didn't say a degree. She called it what did Wanda call it?
Certificates.
Wanda got a certificate for 2 days. Been in school for 2 days. You know.
Yeah, I always say she went to school for 2 days. I was like, yeah, and the teacher was absent when Wanda went to school. For them 2 days, they wasn't nobody there. You know what? Wanda going off on bloggers. This so funny to me.
She went off. Was it yesterday? She was going off.
She mad at Anthony Lofton. Anthony Lofton talks about beep bop, boop bop, beep boop boop, whatever that is. She is pissed off. He done made her mad. She she's trying to repeat what he said. You know, he said bebop,
Right. But she
so
can't
she's
say it.
over there talking that mess and trying to repeat that. It was so funny.
But she tried, but she can't pronounce those. Although those are, how do you call it? Have, boot, bop, 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 and she don't know. Let me be
She's trying to repeat it. She already can't talk, but she's trying to repeat it. But Anthony that got on her nerve because see what she do like. One thing Carson said that I can agree with that she loved fussing and she loved mess.
right. She
So
does.
this time it backfired on him. Instead of him fussing back with her, he was making fun. It was like a joke. I mean, he had a great time with it. I did too. And you know what really made me laugh in that
What?
classroom when he had Wanda and Tisha in the classroom? That was so funny.
Oh, she's just sitting there behind the door in one of those benches. If
Why?
you all have not seen that video, go over to Anthony Lockle's live. How long ago was that? One day last week or over the weekend?
That was one day last week, I believe. But that was so funny. That boy he put on a show that day.
Just type in Anthony Lockle.
And what about when he had one in the cafeteria with the students? Oh Lord, that was funny too. I'm like, woo, he's funny.
Design and decor says, you two ladies are more in my age group. I love y'all.
I could have never figured it out. Design, you got she got a young spirit. Oh, look at this. What Trish say?
Trish K10. And Melanie's net worth is 2.2 million. The lies. We know she's worth more than the Scotts and Martell and Arionne. Yes, I'm getting ready.
Yeah, they all say that they worth more than that. They worth more than Melanie. You
Right.
know that.
Well, I'm getting ready to pull up. Right now, I see Marceau. No, Marceau.
It's cold in this house. Go get me my. Oh.
They got him. And
Go in. No, go in there and get my mute. Wait, hold it.
okay. Okay. Where they let me read what I'm gonna you know those are lies. Yes, Tish, those are lies. Yes, because I'm gonna pull Melanie up in just a minute. I was just commenting that Tish, those are lies. We know that. But they
Wait a minute. What did you? I couldn't hear what you said. What you said was the network.
Going on what Tish had just said about Melanie's net worth is 2.2. We know those are lies, okay? And I'm pulling up the Scotts right now, and I'm going to pull up Airhead, Bird Green, and then Martell, okay? So we know those are lies, and I know those are lies. So they just want us to believe that. And ADR, oh my God, Stormi. After that, Stormi versus Black Titanic fiasco. Is Stormi still in the same location? That's a question for you, Miss Black Titanic. Is
What you say? After the Stormi versus beat, is Stormi still in that same? What you mean? You mean that warehouse?
The one that you went to where she caused all that ruckus.
I don't know. I've not been back to that warehouse, y'all. I had no desire to go back down there. According to what's her Carson said, she was at a warehouse, but you know, she may or may not be, because I do know that she don't stay long in none of them, because they push her out allegedly because she be owing them. But I do know she don't stay long in none of them warehouses. Mm-hmm.
She don't pay. But I think this party that she had is to help pay some bills. Mm-hmm. Allegedly. She may be trying to pay.
Can you imagine that? What was that? I never seen a birthday party like that. They said a bottle of water was about $3 or more. Oh, she didn't even give them people hot as it was. She wouldn't even give them no free water, allegedly. You had to bring your own chair, your own tent. Yeah. You had to buy the food and your own drinks. And then if with no water, you had to pay for your water, over $3, almost $5 for some water, allegedly.
You can get a case of water for $3. And some of them you can get them for $1.99 or $2. And she charged
Get
him.
a whole case for threesome.
I think Stormi was just desperate. Oh, this is my sister again. Civil Mobile Notary. Everybody are taller than you. Yes, they are taller than you.
Well, let me say the ADR. Let me tell y'all. Y'all saw what Stormi was posing with those cops. This is a perfect example of why Martell gets away with everything. Them was Martell's buddies that came out there. Those two cops was his buddies.
Yeah.
And but yeah, and so if you call the cops, everybody know each other. Like the alleged when Martell and Big Bud post got into it, and they keep saying that no. Well, if they buddies come out, ain't nothing gonna happen because then nothing happened to Stormi. Although I still have that warrant out on her. It's not Huntsville police, it's Madison police. But usually it don't matter. They supposed to hold her until the other city came and got her, but that's just Huntsville. Everybody know each other.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh God. Barbara O says, "Hi, hey everybody, I'm late. You're just in time, and don't worry about being late. You are here." Oh my God! You know who I see in the pink house today? The Sandman.
You can play with it.
Sandman. Oh my God! I'm so happy to see them. Hi, Sandman. Sandman is a. If y'all want to come up, you're welcome to come up, Sandman. Hello from Australia, Pinkie. But they travel all over. They're everywhere traveling, and you can go on to their live and stuff. And they have their own channel. And I do want to recognize all the content creators in the Pink House today, and give shout out to everyone. And also Sandman. They travel everywhere, and I'm so happy to hear them and see that they're in the house too. And let me just say, B list. I didn't bring B list. I hope I'm pronouncing Bliss. Yes. Thank you for coming to the house, Pink House, and let me give shout out to everybody else. And thank you, Civil Mobile. Let me see what Janetta Boyd said. 40 waters from Sam's Club for $4.88. And they was charging $3 for one. And you can go to Sam's Club, pay $1.98 more, and get 40. That you know how much they have made a lot of money off that water. Because you know when people is hot and jumping around and stuff, they're gonna get sweaty, they're gonna get thirsty. Yeah, they was making money.
And that sun drains you.
Right. It ain't like we got 80-degree temperatures. We got 100 degrees around here.
Yeah, it was hot that day, but I forgot all about that. But then I would have called. I forgot. I would have called Madison County Police. They would have went over to Madison County and Huntsville are two different cities. So they would have answered the call. They would have took her. But you know, Huntsville answered that call. It wasn't none of me because I forgot all about that damn party. I did. I was just doing so much. You know what I have to go through in my house with my brother. I be forgetting. So a lady came on Tamara Hall this morning. She did a documentary on Little Richard. And then go back up to ADR. ADR got the song.
It says Al teasing her, talking like Little Richard. What the box? What the
It said, "What bam boom." Can you imagine wanting to try to say that? They done pissed her on that wop bop boop bop. She just kept a wop bop boop bop and never back to you. Oh, you gotta watch it, girl. It'll make you laugh.
She said a wop with a wop, or she said a wop with a cock. She said wop or cock.
She can't talk. I don't know. I knew she was trying to say that. She should have been able to say that good though. Yeah. She should have been able to say that good.
And everybody, ADR, they did not give the baby. I only got flowers, a few flowers. They did not do a big wave of flowers. Yes, they did. ADR gonna get on y'all. Okay.
And then ADR says all of them in cahoots. Yeah, ADR, yeah.
All ponies like ours.
That's why y'all couldn't find no. They probably did arrested them. I heard they just held them in a holding cell, but you know they didn't put nothing out on them.
Okay. Well, they need to. They're gonna go down and somebody's gonna come back with, whew, because they can't stay that way forever. Okay. We got a new person in the house, Reno. Hello. Thank you for coming to the Pink House. I hope I pronounced that right.
That's that man name that just quit Scopes, Reno. And that's his name.
Gino.
Gino, not Reno. Yeah. Hello, Reno.
They couldn't pay him. He probably wasn't getting paid. They probably offered him, you're going to be on TV. And you're gonna it's gonna help your profile, your branding and stuff. You're gonna be on TV, so we're not gonna pay you. Okay? They probably said something like that. You know them.
And y'all, they got the nerve to say the mail done wrote her Stormi a wonderful letter. That's why you know them people don't know. They don't be reading nothing.
Yeah, ain't right.
Yeah, the Stormi, yeah, gotta wonder what a great wishing her success and how proud he was of her business. The mayor of Huntsville. I don't know if it was Huntsville or whatever, but it had to be Huntsville.
He must forgot that they didn't do a design and decor. That is who I thought of. Okay.
ADR, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking for real though, ADR.
Flowers for your great grand. There your flowers go. And thank you.
Hey, Amani.
This is flowers. ADR got your flowers.
They know. That's for you. These little things, little design. That's for you.
Good. You see your flowers, sweetie? You got flowers from ADR, and you got flowers from design.
Flowers from us. Tell her thank you.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead on. Bye.
Right. See there. Thank you, guys. We got to show love for our babies. Yeah. Let me see what else going on here.
Sorry.
Did they have to drag in their own?
That's what I said. I really thought about that. I said I wonder if they had to, if they had to pay to use it. You know, you can have one. You can buy the kind that you put the little coin in there.
Ooh, that sounds just like her. Just like something Stormi would do. If anybody agree with that statement, that sounds just like something she would do. Where you got to put the money in to use the bathroom. And you know if people got to use it, they're gonna go. But ADR, did they you said the party or a bedside commode? Right?
Bad they always I'ma ask. ADR, you so funny, but I really thought about that. I said I wonder where because I'm sure she wouldn't let all them people run in and out of her house to use the bathroom. It was too many. They said at least 800 people were there. So them commodes was outside. Yeah.
They used their bottles or cups when they got through drinking, you know. But I don't think our Melanie would do that, and her friends, they too classy for that. They just at this hood rat party just for her job. She just did it for her job. Okay.
What about now? Let me tell you something. I'm glad that Carson old man checked Martell allegedly, cause see, I can imagine it was loud enough for people to turn around and see. You know how he had them tantrums.
Yeah.
You seen how he had them tantrums with Mel, and that's what it sounded like he was trying to have with her. But he didn't. He didn't. He, if he would have kept on, if they
Right.
would have tried to approach him like Big Lou did with all this philosopher stuff when he was trying to check them from
Yeah.
Tiffany. But no, them Detroit boys, they ain't Detroit boys. No, no, no,
No,
no,
they ain't gonna
no.
go with you.
They do not play.
They
Them boys was from the city and was from Detroit. They ain't finna play that. And he
Martell,
ain't had no business in that man's white face. No way.
that is true. And Carson already said Martell tried to push up on her anyway. So what is he doing up in her face? That's the last person that wants you up in their face besides Mel. So what
Yeah,
is he doing?
and you could tell he ain't no. Now Carson man just like buff. You seen him? He buff too.
Yeah,
And
but
yeah, but yeah, I guess all the muscle rules don't mean nothing. If you can fight, you just can fight. But Martell back
he's
down.
about that life, and Martell
Yeah,
know that Martell. You know how he know better. He know who to fool with.
yeah, he try to play it off. Well, I ain't mean it like that. I ain't mean it like that, man. Yes, you did. You
Yeah,
were
he did.
you had no business over there with that woman.
Right. Martell just got checked and put in his place.
Glad. I'm glad. And I wish Melody had somebody around her like that.
Yeah, she got her
That would check
bodyguard.
him and quit trying to be all cute with it. Just got to get on his level.
Right.
You
Somebody.
got.
Uh,
Mhm.
oh wait, let me. Somebody's bringing me some food. Let me go get it right quick. Go ahead. While I go get it.
Okay,
Okay.
well, while you doing that, you guys, I'm gonna do. I just y'all know. Oh my gosh, she got the phone. I had wanted to do something a
Uh,
little Black History, but
okay.
let me put y'all on mute to make her bring my phone back. All righty. So I wanted to talk a little about Cynical Village, you guys. What made me thought about Seneca villages because our ancestors always getting things taken away from them, and then even if they die, they can't even rest in their graves. Now, the other day I was at Huntsville Hospital, and the sign was out there that that hospital was built on top of our ancestors' grave. Somebody asked did they move them. Y'all know they ain't finna take time to dig up all those bodies and move them. They don't have respect for our people like that. And what really hurt me, the sign continuously saying that slaves was unknown, like as if that's supposed to make a difference. They confined the family members to come get their loved ones and bury them somewhere else. But Seneca Village is now Central Park. For those of you who didn't know that, we see a lot of stuff about Central Park, you guys. Yeah. So let me just read what it says. Said the community called Seneca Village began in 1825. It was even more progressive than Black Wall Street, y'all. Like in the 1800s, my grandfather was alive and he was then. He's told me there was so many Black Wall Street. Now y'all know we already had the know-how because we were the one we built this country. We even built this country. That White House up there that's standing today, we built it and designed it. We were the designer and architecture too. Don't let them fool you that we were just the laborer. No, we were the designers, the architect, everything. But anyway, it was in 1825 when it was called Seneca Village, right? It says from 82nd Street to 89th Street along what is now the western edge of Central Park. So they had built on acres, y'all. So though most were normally free, the last slave wasn't emancipated until 1827. Now, the population of African Americans living in New York City tripled between the abolition and the emancipation. So what they did, they went in together and bought this land, group economic. That's what we need today. What's the group economic? They weren't able to vote. They were not able to vote, but yet they were able to just worry about. Only thing they was worried about was group economic, getting together, unified, building a community, building our wealth, and spending our monies amongst each other. Well, of course, you know what they don't call themselves terriers, they call themselves mobs. They got jealous over them and they went in there and did what they always do. Just try to wipe out people out and destroyed the town. Destroyed everything that they own, forced a lot of them out, right? And then instead of them, and you know why they did it? Because they just turned it into a park, y'all. Today it is called Central Park. And when you walking through Central Park, you walking on all our ancestors. They didn't move them. They did not move them. Some of them, they said they just built a great big old ditch. It was a lot of them died and just dumped them out, pile all on top of it, like you pile trash out there and throw some dirt on them. And so that's what it was. They owned their own land, and it was called Seneca Village before Central Park, you guys. So now we're talking about reparation, y'all, right? Reparation. You still got their family members. You still got family members alive and well, and they won't give them reparation. Simply, even like the ones in Tulsa. I did that, and they kind of YouTube did not like. YouTube got a lot so hard for y'all to see that. They got y'all jumping through loops to look at the one about Tulsa, right? So what's in Tulsa? Those two in Tulsa, you know, they did the same thing in Oklahoma. They call it Greenwood, Oklahoma, where they went in a mob went and just tore up the city and killed most everybody in the city. Some escaped. Well, their brother and sister that escaped, I think Miss Fletcher's 109 years old, y'all. Her brother like 104. And it was 5 of them when I went down there, but they just only showed 2. And they denied them reparation. Now, it used to be they would always say, well, you know, how we going to get everybody reparation? Because everybody dead and gone. But in this case with Tulsa, those 2 survivors are still living. They don't have nothing to say. Only thing that judge did, might as well told me, get the hell out of her face. Said that judge was so rude to Mrs. Fletcher. Yeah, she was very rude. And that's all I was just going to talk about. Our ancestors always built. We have always built, you guys, wonderful cities. Just architecture that was going up all over. Pinkie said, known as Seneca Village, the settlement prospered for 32 years before it was destroyed by the city to create Central Park in 1857. B-List says Black Wall Street Massacre in Tulsa. Yeah, B-List, I went down there on the 100th anniversary. Yes, and we went down there, me and my comrades, and Biden was there. And Biden sat up there all stank face. He wouldn't even move. He was not even moved when they were sent up there. speaking to Biden. They actually, the lady just passed away. Oh yeah, that lied on Emmett Till. Oh yeah, designer decor. Yeah, yeah, that's another sad story too. Demeter Joe McClellan said there were a massacre of black townships all across the country. Yeah, we built this city. We built, and then this what will get me is on this reparation. Everybody can get reparation except for us. Now, if you look up today, I think I told y'all that the other day. I did this video. Y'all need to go to TD Hip Hop Media. Please check that young man out. TD Hip Hop Media. He always keep up with the latest in politics. He's a young guy, but he's very well read. But when it comes to us about reparation, they always want to do studies, right? They got to study this. Or if they give us reparation, it's going to bankrupt the United States. But Biden, just last year, Biden gave billions, not millions, but billions of dollars to the refugees. They call them refugees, Afghanistan. And on top of that, the housing that they put them in, they said that they have put them in some gorgeous homes that even you and I ain't never had the opportunity to live in. And Ukraine, billions of dollars for the Ukrainian coming in. He didn't need no study for them. He didn't even say, well, they're going to bankrupt the United States. What did he do? He didn't even ask the Senate, because a lot of y'all going to say that, you got to ask the Senate. Got to be passed through the Senate. He didn't even do none of that. But when it comes to us, we don't get no reparation. None. We don't deserve reparation. I don't get it. But I think our problem as a people is that we don't unify. If all of us, even 50% of us, went well on that and got serious about that reparation, we'll get it. Now, I was looking at California. California, they got the ball rolling. Yeah, they got that ball rolling in California. They've been doing rallies. They've been going, talking to a whole lot of politicians. Yeah, I've been keeping up with the politics in California, because what it's gonna be. Okay, I'm gonna turn it back to you about this reparation. Gonna be each state gonna have their own rules. So I know the headquarters right here in Atlanta, Georgia. That reparation headquarters. You got two of them going on. You got the fundamental FDA. That's one, and then you got the other one. And y'all know, we always start off as one group unified, then we get to bickering and arguing, then we'll split. So that's another reason why we can't never get nothing done either, because we always arguing amongst ourselves. All right, y'all. Pinkie said the thriving business district and surrounding residential area was referred to as Black Wall Street. In June 1921, a series of events nearly destroyed. Yeah. And like on the one that I put out about Tulsa, it's got the survivors telling what happened. Most of them were little kids, but they remember what happened. They talked about how they were burning up our people alive. You actually saw them just laying there where they done burnt them up alive. And how do they say that we're not civilized? They try to call us that we're not civilized, but what does civilized people treat you like that? Okay, Pinkie, I'm finished. Designer Decor said our country has always supported other countries after they help destroy the country. Yes. Yeah, they do, don't they? Sure do.
And also, we got some new people just entered the Pink House. We got, I want to give a big shout out to Justice. She just entered the big house, the pink house.
Okay.
I have to stop saying the big house because I get tired of it. Okay, but she's in as well, and she said, "Hi, Linda Gamble at Linda Gamble."
Hey, Pastor Justice. I like to give her respect.
Oh, she's a pastor.
Yeah,
I
Pastor
know
Justice. Yeah.
the pastor. Okay, and Linda Gamble, giving her a big shout out back. Justice, yes. And then we got so we got her, and Gwen H is in the house. Gwen H. Also, she want to get Linda Gamble be everywhere. Yes, yes, she is. And let's give a shout out to all the content creators in the house as well. And make sure you go over to their panels, their website, and watch their videos, get on their live. We have to support each other. And also, Miss Reese is here in the Pink House. I saw her come in. Let me see what she says. Here she is. Hi, Pinkie and Black Titanic. She's giving us waves and everything. Yes. Look, the reader Joe is giving Linda Gamble her heart. Oh,
Let me see that. She said billions every year to Israel. Yeah, thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, every year, and the Holocaust didn't even happen here. It happened in Germany, but they did them reparation. Yeah.
yeah. And we got Grown Folks City. Yes, this is yes. So true. Shout it out. So true. And I think I think I already said big shout out to Barbara O. I'm not sure, but I think I did. And I didn't miss anybody. Sure to make sure I see you. And let's see what Barbara O is saying. That's why that young rapper was trying to do Nipsey Hussle. Yeah, I remember what happened to him too. That's sad. Oh, yeah. And we will have arguments about who will speak for us. Sad. Power and struggle with it.
Good thing. Yeah. It's always, even right here on just something simple as this YouTube. You know, it's happening right here on YouTube with some of the creators. You know, just always something simple where we gonna be arguing with each other or separate.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. Let's also now I know you all wanted to. We had stopped on this is Marceau's. They got him down as $10 million net worth.
$10 million.
Yeah, $10 million, and that's it. That was him in 2016.
Well, 2016. Y'all know he was working at they pay a lot of money at the movie theater, don't they?
I'm gonna pass it right there. I'm gonna just put it. This is what I'm looking at. Okay.
The people just write what you tell them to write. That's all. They don't fact check it or nothing.
Somebody got their hands in it. CK probably got his hands in it, just allegedly. But see, Scott married Latisha, a real estate developer. When did he become? Wait now, are they saying she's the real estate developer or him?
I don't know. Pinkie just
on September 2nd, 2006, and he has an estimated net worth of $10 million. Okay.
Well, at least he done went up. Now he's 17 million now.
You know how much? I think they said 17 or 18 million on the last episode.
Yeah, it was 17, and you didn't get that 17 million. Where, it was true. Alabama offered. It was a lot of. I think it was like 5 of them supposed to split that to get their company on. You know, and one of them was a grocery store. That BJ's grocery store. They've been up and running. Some restaurants, they've been up and running. Scope still ain't got that hotel built yet. See, Scope supposed to have got the hotel built. That's what they put their bid in to get some, but they ain't did nothing.
Right.
That was in 2018 or 2019, yeah. But they still say that he's still fooling people. Every year they'll write that $17 million like as if, like, he got a $17 million contract. He just told that lady Joy that. Joy don't know the background like I did, because I've been on him. I've been studying and tracing it. And plus, I live here, so I know all the different developers that they had gave the money to. That $17 million wasn't just for him. It was quite a few of them up there had to split. I guess it was some get start money with trying to get your business off the ground, but they never did do nothing. And you know what? They got that seal. I'm trying to find out. It's gonna come out one of these days with the that hotel,
Right.
Fairfield and Scopes. I believe they tied up in court, but I can't prove it. One of these days it's gonna come out. Oh, y'all, I forgot. July the 31st, they went to court with
Yeah,
Zeke.
they did. Do you know the outcome? No, I think the company won and they lost.
When yesterday? They just went again, July the 31st.
It's either they went or Stormi went. One of them lost. I think it was Stormi or something.
If July the 31st, they supposed to go and according to the docket, it says that it was called where they go and present their evidence,
Right.
So that's what they're supposed to do. And they had already got an extension from April, because they went red in April. So they gotta go three times. They gotta go August, September, and October gonna be the real trial.
Woo, Lord. I hope they let people in the courtroom. Yeah. Justice, she said, "Oh, this is for you, Miss Black Titanic." Justice said, "Hello, Miss Black Titanic. Enjoying both you ladies. Never too old to learn about our history. Face red, heart shape. Face red, heart shape. Face red, heart shape. Thank you. Thank you." And then let me just say, if anybody want to come up, I'll drop the link. I'll drop it in just a minute. But grown folks, she said, "Thank you for educating us." Thank you, Miss Black Titanic. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always say I get educated every time I'm on a live one. I love it. I love it.
Can you read what Beatrice said? Thanks for the encouragement, Beatrice. I needed this encouragement. Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Yes. Okay. It says, Beatrice, it doesn't matter if she gets stopped and they run her name in, we'll still show up and get, and it doesn't even go away. So just because she thinks she's getting away with warrant, still stands until served. So
yeah. So one day one of them officers, they gonna take her in. Everybody ain't gonna be buddy with them. Somebody gonna take her in. And I felt like she posted that just to throw that in my face. Right. That's what I felt like, because ain't nobody else trying to, but that's okay.
Right. Who wanna let me
and I don't appreciate Carson telling me that we need to apologize to her. Why would I apologize to that girl? Carson knows that right there rubbed me the other way.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Yeah, I need to be apologizing to her. And this must be a new generation or something, because you don't talk to your elders like that and then turn around and think the elders supposed to apologize to
you. And then for Carson to even say that, and she didn't say it like, "Oh, I think apologies on both sides." No, she said, "I think, yeah." What
Yeah,
kind
she
of
said it. She came on in my chat, but it had her name on there. I don't know what's the real Carson, but it had her name on there. And yeah, and then just got right back off. And then I was blocking. I mean, I was taking some of them names off of there because they were being not. It wasn't none of y'all, but they were being rude,
right?
because they felt like we were too hard on Stormi or Carson. But
Carson is starstruck for Stormi. She wants to be Stormi's friend. Yes, she
mm,
do. Let me just read. Let me just read what Justin.
Pastor Justice.
Oh, Pastor. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you want read it, or you want me to go ahead and read it,
You
Pastor?
could go on.
Okay. She says, "Spirit of divine and conquer is a tool Satan has used since slavery to silence and keep us in poverty." That is.
Yes.
I
Oh,
agree.
that's a good one.
That
That's
is.
a good one. Yeah.
Yes.
Divide and conquer. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. If you divide it, somebody else gonna conquer you.
Conquer.
And that's how they did over there. If you think about, I think about Africa, all our ancestors in Africa, how they are the majority over there. It's just a few of those clear people over there, yet they rules.
Right.
Now, y'all know my ex-husband is Igbo. He from the Igbo tribe. My
Right.
ex-husband is. So my kids, they mix. We mixed with all black, but they Igbo American. But yeah, they got a lot of tribal stuff going on over there. And they got a lot of racism within these tribes. I mean,
Yeah.
it's deep. It is deep. So when she said the spirit of divide and conquer, what that reminds me of, the reason that they were able to come over there and conquer them is because
Right.
all of them are divided. Every tribe is divided. They fight each other. They at each other throat. That's why he ran over here, because it was just so. He said it was just so bad over there,
Mm-hmm.
amongst themselves.
Right.
That's why he came over here. Yeah, divide and conquer. So while they divided over there fighting each other up, they look up. They done took everything. They
Mm-hmm.
ruling over there. They
Yeah.
ruling over.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now the Asian doing. Now the Asian is over there ruling.
That is true. That is true.
Mhm.
Also, I did tell y'all I was going to look up Martell's whole network, and y'all going to have to laugh because I'm going to have to close my eyes and look at it. uh, it says he's worth what in 2023? He's a multi-millionaire. Multi-millionaire, guys. We're gonna simmer on this one. Also recognize this as the king, the real estate king. Now, ooh, I'm gonna have to. Let me have a sprite on that. Have a drink on that one. Okay. And it said Martell Holding has an expected net worth of $20 million as of 2023, according to the sources. What sources is this? Is this a CK source? What source is this? If y'all, I dropped the link, guys. I dropped the link. Come on up and tell me what source is this, because I don't know. I don't think he's worth. Maybe 500. I don't think he got $500. I don't know. Let me see. See what y'all think. Oh my God. Design says that some of the tribes sold off the slave. Yes, they did. That is true. That is true, design. And then,
Yeah. Hold on, Pinky. Did you
okay,
read that one that some of these tribes sold off the slave? Did you read
yeah,
that yet? Okay, yeah, and they made that movie. I forgot the name of that movie, but I was upset over that movie. They had these women's. Oh, I forgot that. But those women's were traitors. They made a movie out of them, but they were glorifying these women, so everybody was happy about the movie, but they did not know the history behind it. The history is that those women was traitors. Those women would sell, they were It was an all women's army.
Yeah.
And yeah, they sell those slaves. And then now they done made a movie out of it. Oh, I keep forgetting that the movie was just out about a year ago. It was not.
Make sure you bring it back up because I would love to watch it.
Yeah, but you know, they making them out of heroes when they really was traitors, and you don't know your history, you would be so happy about the movie. But they were traitors. They were really selling a lot of us into slavery. But I
Yeah.
say this to say that you will never ever see them Jews make a movie glorifying Hitler for the way he did them.
No, you
But we
will
would
not
sit
see
out
that.
yeah, you would never see that.
Mm-mm. No, no, no. I do want to give. We got two other people just got into the house, to the pink house, and I do want to say this is Largo. Is that RLRGA? Her. Am I pronouncing that right? Her. Okay. She said, "Hello, Miss Pinkie in Miss Black Titanic." Any check, y'all. I know the movie you're talking about. Oh, you do? Red Soldier or something like that about the Caucasians by ladies who would set honey pot traps. What is a honey pot trap? I don't know. Do anybody know what that is? Do you know what that? If anybody know what it is, because I don't know.
She said design said Amistad or something like that. I had a DVD.
Let me see. It's
All
on
right.
Understand or something like that. I had the DVD. I'm gonna
Yeah, but
I'm gonna try to Google.
that movie, they shouldn't have made that movie. And everybody didn't know the history of them women being traitors, selling us.
Yeah. It says it's a film. It's a film. Uh, 2 hours long. 1997. It's based on a true story. It said it was based on a true story. Based on a true story of 54 Africans who was captured in Africa and brought to Cuba aboard the ship La Amistad. The movie contains some inaccurate or misleading information. Okay, it contains some misleading and misinformation. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Let me, the meter Joe said, never, 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 never. Um, uh, oh yeah, we haven't finished with Carson. Yeah, Carson has an agenda. Birds of a feather flock together. Yes, they do. She's flocking with Stormi and Bird Brain. Well, she ain't worrying about Bird Brain. She's done with Bird Brain because Bird Brain ain't got nothing and just crazy. She's trying to flock with Stormi to get up.
Okay,
You know.
but
And I didn't like the fact that she said that
wait a minute, hold it. I found it. It was The Woman King. That was the name of the movie I'm talking about.
the woman king. Let me
Yeah,
type
The
that.
Woman King. The truth about slavery matters. Yeah. The Woman King, and they were warriors. They actually was an army. Yeah. But they really was, yeah, with Viola Davis. She played in it. She was the low. These Africans that captured and sold people. That's what they did, but that's what they did in real life. So this is a true story behind the Woman King. While most of the Woman King characters are fictionalized, a few of the roles were inspired by account of Juji. Uh, Her character was known as one of the last of the Agugi warrior who passed away in 79, over 100 years ago. Yeah, but they were captured and so sell their people into slavery. They really was warriors.
That's
Yeah.
that movie with Viola. Isn't her
With
name Viola
Viola
Davis?
Davis in it,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. She was in there. Yes, she was. And a lot of new actors and actors that was in there because I'm not used to seeing their faces. Yeah.
Thank you,
But
LRGA curve. That helped. We got it now. We found
you
it.
guys, oh my God, the Woman King was slave traders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were slave traders in real life. In real life, the real history of them. I don't know what the. I didn't watch the movie. That was my own way of protesting. But in real life history, they would capture them and sell them. So I just was upset over that. I was like, well, I would just repeat myself that you would never ever see a Jews making a movie about Hitler.
Somebody said my Sprite. That's why I'm doing this here. No, you will never catch them making a movie
By
about this.
Hitler, the way Hitler did them,
No.
but they turn around. I don't know whether the producer or the filmmakers what color they were. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. The fact is that movie was the box office #1 box
Yeah,
office. Yeah,
it was.
yeah,
Yeah,
they made those women out of heroes too.
yeah. They got
Uh,
a rating from 1 to 5. They got it down as a 4.5 rating movie.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's a
they
good
they
movie.
they were made them out of heroes, but I
Yeah.
didn't watch the movie. I'm sure they wouldn't show that part of them.
I think I'm gonna watch it. I mean, tomorrow because it's Friday. We tend to watch. My husband and I, we watch movies together. What we used to do it all the time as a family every Wednesday was our movie night. So we
Okay,
go
read what Demeter Joe McCullough say about
to,
Carson.
to me. Let me see. It says, I really think that Carson is a production plant that's why she's always at every event. You may be right because think about it. Carson was too busy to say that she even implied that Melanie was fake. That she didn't say it straight out, she implied. And then she implied that Melanie and the rest of them get along great. How did she know? And she mentioned that she don't watch the show. She never watched the show. She still don't watch it. So if you just show up when they just ask you on a few things, how do you only get how many times? 2 or 3 times, maybe 2 times? How do you know Melanie? You don't know Melanie, so you don't know whether she's fake or not. And then for her to say that it's no more than what Stormy did to Miss Black Titanic with that threat, because that was a threat to me. That was threatening to me. And I apologize for her, but I don't know Stormy, but I will issue an apology because I love Miss Black Titanic. Okay? But,
And, I
hmm,
will just want to answer Demeter Joe.
okay.
You know what? Her husband or somebody did admit that one of them admit that production did place her there and at that tea party. Yeah, because somebody, no, that was her, because somebody was on her live. They asked her, and she said production was the one invited her to that tea party. So yeah, production do have a lot to do with her being at these events. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think she's at the event to distract her thing. I think they plant her to as a plant for Melanie to cause something, and it's not working. Because got to remember, Melanie is covered by God, so she ain't got to worry about them coming. Those evil, dark heart, like Keisha said, dark heart, evil people. She's #1. And Barbara, oh, there's something with that Carson girl. You're right. It is something about her. Reminds me of Coleslaw. Yeah. She's just trying to get into the show, trying to get into the limelight, no matter how she does it. And they will keep inserting herself in this show. Yeah, they're going to keep doing it because I think they're trying to throw Melanie off, trying to bring up, they're trying to make her there so people can work their way with asking her something to distract or to go at Melanie. And I don't think she's there for any other reason. Demeter Joe, no, Barbara said at Demeter Joe, we think the same. Yeah, I do think the same. I think everybody is watching because think about it. She had on her line, she didn't talk about what she was doing at the party. She was talking about everybody else at the party. She didn't say she was all about what they doing, and she's trying to convince us that now if anybody want to come up here, welcome to come up. I dropped the link, and if you need me to drop it again, I can do that. Let me see what I see. Oh no, that's not the link. Okay. If you need me to drop it, I can. And we do welcome anybody with any thing to say. You're welcome to come up and say it. Okay. Now, also, just remember that when she was talking about Stormi and Stormi's mother, she had the nerve to say how nice they were. That people don't see them the way she sees them. That her mother is so nice. It's like, I don't know who the heck was she looking at. She guys, if anybody want to comment, but I don't know who she was looking at or who she was talking about. I really don't know, and I couldn't tell you who she was talking about. And then she did say about Stormi and her mother, but then she kept talking. I hope she's coming back. I hope everything is okay, Miss Black Titanic. But she kept talking about how people are not the way they seem, and everybody on the cast get along, and all of this, and just praising Stormi, and it's like, girl, you just want Stormi to hear that you've been praised. We ain't praising her. And let me see, did me go. How can anyone who knows how Stormi, Betty, and Wanda treats Melanie thinks that these toxic women are nice? You said it right, Mr. Linda Jones. I don't understand. I really don't understand. She was praising them. She did say Wanda loved, that's Wanda's thing. She loved chaos. She loved that mess. That's right. Talking about how Carson singing the praises of these toxic men, like Stormi's mom. She even said Stormi's mom was nice. Wonder, and Stormi. Okay, and Demeter Joe said, how can anyone who knows Stormi, Betty, and Wanda treat Melanie thinks these toxic women are nice? That's what, did you see what Demeter Joe said on that? Mm-mm. A lot of people don't know our history. Yes, if you don't know our history, a good way to learn our history is you need to tune into Miss Black Titanic. She does a live, and every time she does a live, she does give you some history. So if you don't know the history, this is a good, and when I say history, she's not giving up everything, the little stuff you learn in school. She's giving you stuff that they don't want to teach you in school. So this is why you need to tune into her channel. She's always give us some history. She tells us everything, the things that they don't tell you in school. And I have learned a lot of stuff I never heard of. I'm serious. I never heard of half of the stuff she's teaching us. I really haven't, and I'm glad that I get a chance to hear it. Okay, guys. Did you want to say anything about your? Because like Barbara O said, she learned a lot of people don't know about our history.
Yeah, I know. Well, I know that, and then a lot of them just don't want to know. I tell you what they'll say. They tell me in a minute. I don't want to hear that old black shh. That's what they'll tell me. But yeah. But what got me was you just don't know this, but you remember when I played that video on Biden? I'm just dealing with facts. And when Biden was back in the day and he was saying that our kids need to be wiped off the earth and was calling our kids predators, just all kinds of negative names calling for our children, they got mad at me for playing the tape. I had a lot of comments about why would I show that.
Because you're showing history. Whether they know it or not, that's still history. Whether it's years ago, it's 5 years ago, still history. We need to learn.
Okay, you got Pastor Justice.
Yes, Pastor Justice. Thank you for coming up. I'll let Miss Titanic introduce you.
Oh,
Why don't you introduce herself?
yeah, I'm just here. I am so enjoying you ladies today. This is really good information. But I wanted to speak on Miss Pinkie, what you just speaking about Carson and Stormi.
Okay.
I just have I'm a word person. I'm just strictly, I base my life. I try to live my life. I make my actions try to line up with the word. We fall, we slip, whatever, but the Bible says a wise man gets back up. And for me, when I look at Carson, I tried to accept her after she gave the information, but it's just like the truth just won't die. The truth won't die. The Bible said, Jesus say, I am the truth, the light, and the way. He wouldn't die. All the way to the cross, he wouldn't die. And that's still the same. Truth won't die. Truth is, she told her story about Coleslaw after it got real hot for her in the kitchen. That's the truth.
Yeah.
The way in a war with criminals is the first one that confess is the one that get the lightest sentence. And she did. She came first and said, she told me this and she said that. But if Coleslaw had come first and say, look, I messed up. I know I did. I'm sorry. But y'all need to know that this lady, Carson, was in there conversating with me and Martell. If she would have came first, it'd have been a whole different picture.
Yeah.
So it's just a game that's being played here. And everybody is saying, oh, but she helped Melanie. She helped herself. Melanie was a byproduct of it. She was saving Carson.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she was doing.
And
I tried to move that out the way, but truth just won't move. Truth is like a mountain. These things that Miss Titanic is bringing up about Biden, people may not want to hear it, but it's like a mountain. It ain't going nowhere. Truth gonna stand. It's gonna stand. No matter how you walk around that mountain, how you dig into that mountain, how you get a jet plane, rocket, or whatever, and go over that mountain. That mountain is that mountain, if it's the truth. And nobody can change it, no matter what they say. But she did this, and I don't think she's a opportunist. And it doesn't matter what anybody thinks. The truth speaks for itself. The truth said, until it got hot, she said nothing. She was able to hold. That's what people forget. She was able to hold a secret of that magnitude, of that dangerous, for 2 years. For 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years. Looking at, she say she didn't watch the show, and I think that's a lie. But if you didn't watch the show, you heard through trailers. I watched the trailers and blah, 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 but I didn't watch the show. Then you saw through trailers how this woman was suffering, how this woman was being tormented. You saw just what we saw, but you held your peace. He was like that.
Her husband said they did watch the show. She got caught, and her husband said, yes, we did watch the show.
Exactly.
Then she had to say, well, not no more.
And so that's how I know she's not everything she's pretending to be. She's trying to portray something different now. But if we would have been back like a fly on the wall with her and Coleslaw sitting there sipping their drinks, talking and laughing and grinning about Mel and making jokes about the tape and what was on it. And you know, she did her thing. Oh, Coleslaw can't hold ice water. She
Yeah.
told her and blah, blah, blah. And they laughed, they high-fived, they giggled, they wiggled, they did their thing. It was like two demonic entities in that club, in that cafe, in that restaurant, wherever they got together. Because let me tell you, the Bible say, how can two walk together except they be in agreement? They
Wow.
have to be in agreement. If they was at war with one another, they wouldn't have lasted as long as they lasted. They wouldn't have talked as much as they talk. They wouldn't have texted as much as they text. How can two walk together except they be in agreement?
Right.
Wow.
And think about
Yeah.
this.
And I'm just going strictly off the word. I'm not even looking at her attitude, how she grin on the slide when she think nobody's looking. I'm not even looking at who she aligned herself with, who questioned Melanie's integrity. I'm not even looking at any of that. I'm just looking at the word. That's it. That's all you need is the word. How can two walk together except they be in agreement?
Right. And I think you're exactly right. And she keeps saying she kept saying in the life, she don't watch the show. Her husband admitted they do watch the show.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
You know she watched the show because she wanted to be on there. Why wouldn't you watch what you're lusting for? Why wouldn't you watch what you're desiring for?
right. She moved
Oh
here.
yeah.
She moved from a thriving big city to Huntsville, right? And then she wanted to get on the show. But the thing about it, if you didn't want to get on the show, that means you did watch the show because you know who it is. And then by Coleslaw telling her all this stuff, you don't think she didn't Google who or go on?
Oh, she Googled. She had a one-sided computer sitting there sipping margaritas with her. And let me tell you about Mel. And let me tell you about Kimmi. And oh yeah, now if you can get to Tisha, she's stupid as a doorknob. If you can get to her, if you can do her hair, girl, you in there.
Right. And so she had to know something. She had to know something because
Yeah, she knew. She knew. You cannot tell us how intelligent you are, how intuitive you are now, but you wasn't then. Come on now. If you that smart now, you was that smart then. If you that wise now, you was that wise then.
That's right.
Come on, who are you? Who are you for real? Will the real Carson stand up?
Do y'all know what I wanted to? I did. She was on my platform, and I wanted to. I asked her. That lady that hosts the T show said that Tisha and her got in a real bad argument during the show in the other room.
Yeah.
So the T lady didn't know what they were arguing about. I asked her, what was y'all arguing about? She said she didn't want to talk about it, but she said it had something to do with hair. So if it's just that simple, why
Thank
can't
you.
you talk about it?
Thank you.
Was something going on, but they said that it was a bad argument between her and Tisha.
I think
Production didn't show it.
Yeah, I think Tisha wanted to introduce her to Mel as knowing Arionne to knock Mel down a little bit off her teeth. Knock her down a little bit. That's what I think. She want to say, Mel, have you met Carson? She's a friend of Arionne's. You know, that would have really thrown Mel off because you wasn't expecting to be sitting at the table sipping tea with one of your enemy's ops.
Right.
And that's what who was that said that that she brought her on there. Oh, Slaw said that. Slaw said it herself. See, let me tell you something about a liar, Black Titanic. A liar only lies when they think that somebody's going to believe it. But when a liar comes up with a lie that seems far-fetched, it's the truth. It's the truth. Coleslaw said Tisha brought her on there. That's what she told Straight No Chaser. Tisha brought her on there to knock Mel down.
She sure said it. Yeah.
That's exactly what she said. See, now Coleslaw is a liar. Martell is a liar. But Tisha is a liar.
Yeah.
Marceau is a liar. But they don't lie about every single thing. They speak some truth too.
Right.
They
So
speak some truth too. And people got to give Slaw credit. She speaks some truth too. She's a
right,
liar, but she does speak truth sometimes.
But
right.
y'all imagine that now Mel sitting up there don't know nothing. Every last person in that room except for the tea lady knew what was going on. That
Mhm.
Carson was sitting up there with the information about that plot. And they
Yeah.
all sitting up there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Some
So
back and low down people. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
you've
Mm-hmm.
been thinking for a
But if you
long
really,
time so arrogant.
yeah, if you really want to see something surprising, go back and watch the tape and watch Carson's face as Stormy's mama is talking to Mel. Shut up. Carson's head is turning left, is turning right. She's saying, "You next. Oh, your turn." She's just, but it's just amazing to me how she portrayed herself in that instant, like she didn't even know these people. If
Mm-hmm.
you that good,
Oh
she's
yeah.
good. She's good. She acted like she didn't know these people. She didn't know who Mel was. She didn't know Stormy Mama. She didn't even know Stormy. Come on now. This
Well,
girl is
now
good at what
she
she's
say
doing.
that they're great people to
Yeah.
be.
And if she was good in that scene, don't you think this might be a scene too?
Yeah,
This is a scene too. She's practicing her craft. How to act innocent.
yeah, that is true. And she's not innocent because I think everybody is seeing through her. Everybody is seeing through her because we questioned her so many times. And there was so many people throwing so much at her during that live after that party, that birthday party. Her eyes was getting. She didn't know how to respond no more.
Mm-hmm.
Do some shout outs right quick. We got Whitney just came into the house. Hello, Whitney, and thank you for showing up. That's one of my besties there, guys, Whitney. And I'm glad that she's feeling better and she was able to show up. But let me also, we got a comment of Latisha Fisher. I hope I pronounced it right. Melanie is as happy as a muddy pig in the sunshine. Yet her, uh,
Mm-hmm.
yet her extreme fans try to create drama. Wait now. Fans try to create drama where there is none. Oh, Black Planet, love their history content. Wait now. Pig in the sunshine. Yet her extreme fans. That means
But
me.
you, but you know what? Melly is happy as a muddy pig in the sunshine.
Yeah.
That's what's bothering them because they all try to stick a knife in her back or heart everywhere, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
she still come out on top. That's bothering
Mm-hmm.
y'all. Everything
Mm-hmm.
they do
Right.
backfire on them.
Mm-hmm. And the
Right.
sad thing about it is every one of them, not missing a one, every single one from Kimmy on down could use her help. And she don't need any of them.
That's right.
We don't
And,
need none
and-
of
and you know what? When Carson would kept saying that everybody got along. Of course they did. Mel ain't she trying to insinuate, Mel was
She was trying to
single
divide
out.
and conquer. That's what that was.
right. But
Divide the Millimeters from the loyalty they have for Melanie. That'll cut off Melanie's
right.
income. That'll cut off her selling out in 24 hours. That was nothing but a tactic right there.
And
Because
wasn't speaking on
I noticed her buddy got in the chat and said not a word, just like Judas said not a word.
Well,
mm-hmm.
let's read what Barbara O say about the
Okay.
husband.
Let me see Barbara. Oh, let me see. Let me get down to
I'll
that.
read it. When I
Okay.
hear something that don't sound right, her husband always in the background and what she wanted Mel to meet him for what? Yeah, he always in the background, y'all. Sure is, ain't he?
Yeah, he always got something to say in the women's
Yeah,
conversation.
right there. Uh-huh.
And why do Mel need to meet him? So I think he must have told her he wants to meet Mel.
I think they freaky. That's what I think. That's what I think.
Whoa.
My husband tell me he want to meet somebody. For what? For what?
Yeah, for what?
Yeah.
What's the purpose?
Because she's beautiful? Because she's successful? Because she got money and knows how to make everything turning good. No, you don't need to
But,
read no.
but y'all know Here for the Hot Tea got her to debunk everything she was saying because Here for the Hot Tea said, well, because she said everybody was in alone. So she said, well, that Mel talked to walkie talkie. That's what she called him.
Yeah.
Said no. She said, what about Destiny? She said no. What about when after did she hang around with y'all at the pool? She said no. So so y'all saw that Mel went somewhere else with her team and they were part after that. But she got her, that girl was smart with what she did. She got her to debunk everything she said. She kept trying to say that everybody was socializing, everybody was
She
having a
was
good
she was
time.
trying to imply that Mel was fronting on us, her supporters.
Yes, yeah,
She was trying to imply that without
Yeah.
saying it. See, I won't get caught saying the word Mel was fake. I'll just say, what if? What if? I'm planting the seed of doubt. What if? What if Black Titanic ain't really black? What if she just looked like that? What if? Now you got to wonder, what does she know that we don't know? Is Miss Black Titanic black or not? That's what she was doing. She did not say Mel was fake. She just put a seed out there for people to grab a hold of and pull on like a string from a cloth.
And if anybody is weak or not 10 toes deep,
Yeah,
go for it.
yeah. Because a lot of people went to saying, what Mel done did? What? Oh, I thought there was something going on because she put that seed out there in a roundabout satanic type of way. She planted the seed.
Right.
Because if you plant a seed, if you plant a seed in wet soil, you're gonna get some kind of produce from it.
Right.
And that's what she was doing, planting the seed. And when her little buddy came on there and sit back in the corner like Satan did, and I could just hear her in the spirit saying to him, "Where you going?" And he said, "I'm coming to and fro to see how much destruction you can do."
Yes. Yes.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm, mm,
Yes.
Let me see what Bliss says. The show reminds me of the idea swimming with sharks. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is a true statement. Some may look like you, but not be your kind. Some, what is this? Barcaded out to the sport. IMO thing for Okay. Yes, but you are right about that. And like Demetra Joe said, she thinks it is a lie. I agree with you 100%.
She said, also said Demetra Joe said, everything they do to try to destroy her doesn't work because she's God's anointed child.
Amen.
Joe, And
What
see, that's what they don't understand, that the blessing is on her. They want to come in and take over her show, but the blessing is on her. That's why she's so successful. You can try to start your own show similar to that. It probably won't go nowhere because that was not your blessing.
And a lot has to do with the motivation of your heart. You
Yeah.
can be more talented than me. You can be more connected than me. You can have more money than me. But if you're trying to do something, the same thing I'm doing to hurt me, your heart is not right. And God say people judge the outer appearance. Oh, she live in a plantation. Oh, she got horses and she got
Yeah.
cows and chickens. But God say, I'm looking at the heart. I'm checking out the heart.
That's what Carson kept just being
Yeah.
so excited over this woman having land.
Yeah, she was coveting her neighbor's ass, wasn't she?
Right.
Yes.
And
And that happens to be one of the commandments. Don't covet thy neighbor's ass. And she was doing that. So she was in direct conflict to God while she was talking.
And Stormi didn't care for damn about them. She went in and get them a drink of water. They paid almost $5 for water, allegedly, but that's what I
Yeah,
heard.
that's what they said. $3 a bottle.
$3. Yeah, And She didn't even care nothing about them because it was hot out there. They could have had heat strokes. She didn't
Right.
care just as long as y'all give them
You paid the last $60 to get into the party, and then you didn't have no money for water.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
she didn't have to pay, so she said
Right.
she didn't even know about there was a fee circling around. Now, how do your husband know more than you about Shody?
If she's on social media like she is all the time, she knows. But let
She
me just
know. She know.
right, she can't tell me. Let me just say, I got everybody is not hitting the like button. Please hit that thumbs up, guys, and that notification bell so I can stay in the algorithm. And that way, anything I put out, that you will be notified of immediately. But you all need, the likes are not matching up with the viewing at 7 at Pink House. So you all need to go ahead and hit, if you didn't come in and hit that like, go ahead and hit that like. Okay? Do this. Tap on it. That made me hurt my hand. Go ahead, Miss Justice.
Now, I was just gonna say that the things that they're trying to do to male, it's none of that is stuff is gonna work. None of that.
No.
The word. See, that's the problem. They don't know the word. If they only knew, what did Jesus say? If they knew who I was,
Right.
if they knew who I was, they would not have crucified.
That's right. And see,
But they don't know the word. Yeah, they don't know the word. They trying to do their dirt, hide their hands, and think that, oh, she won't be able to get us back because we've hid our hands and nobody know. But see, the problem is it's not male's battle. The
Right.
battle is not male's.
Yeah.
God say, I, not male, I contend with the one that contend with you. And that's a word for you, Miss Black Titanic. Don't worry about them not picking her up yet.
Right.
Don't worry about that. You what was supposed to be done by you has been done by you. And the Bible say, when you have done all you know to do, stand still and you watch the salvation of your God.
Mm-hmm.
And watch him working. Watch him.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you,
And
Pastor.
Wanda Mendez just came in and let me just put it up here.
What do you think of Pastor? What do you think about Carson telling me I need to apologize to Stormi?
Didn't I tell y'all earlier, birds of a feather flock together?
Yes,
Oh,
The Bible tells you Satan don't come against his own. He do not. Don't
wow,
expect that.
that's a good one. Wow.
You expecting injustice to speak for justice. It ain't gonna happen.
Wow.
It ain't gonna happen. If I can hold a lie, if I can hold deceit, if I can hold character assassination for 2 years, 2 years, I'm a woman. I got children. I've been through the trenches. I've been mistreated, but I can hold this information in my bosom. My God, my God. Why would you expect me not to be able to hold justice from you?
Wow.
What is it about me that's done fool you? The Bible say, have I beguiled you? Satan will fool the very elect if he can.
Yes.
If he can.
And
If I'm doing evil and I'm condoning evil, why are you expecting me to do right?
Right.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Condoning evil. That's a great way to look at it. Yeah. Condoning
All
evil.
of them are doing evil against male. And you know, every time they throw stones at her and sticks and everything and do their slander, they fail. She never failed. She keeps every time she keeps moving up, closer up. But they fail because they fail because they listen to me. I always have said this. Martell, I hate to say it. He's the devil in the pink suit. I call him the devil in the pink suit because there's nobody can be. He may not be a living devil, but he walks like one to me.
Well, let me tell you a secret. He lives. He lives. The book of Revelation say he lives. He will be confined to the pits of hell for 1,000 years. He lives. God
Wow.
don't lie. If God don't lie, he didn't lie about that either. He lives. Satan is a spirit. Satan is a spirit.
Yeah.
And he finds him a body. The Bible say he goes trying to find a house. And once you have cleaned your house out, you don't steal no more. You don't cheat on your wife no more. You don't backstab and abuse children anymore. But Satan comes back to your clean house to see if you left a little speck there that he could use. Is there anything I can tip you with to get you back to molesting children? Is it anything I can get used to get you back to lying and cheating? He always returned to the sign of the scene of the crime. That's where they got that from on TV. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Everything is old. It's just a repeat in a different way. Slavery, repeat. Prison system. It's a repeat. Nothing new under the sun.
Let me just catch up on some of design and decor. Were there medic there? At the Stormi's birthday party. I don't know. Do anybody know whether, if you know in the chat or Miss Justice, if you're, anybody heard, was there medic there? Because people, it was hot. And if it was like here, we've been having 100-degree temperature. And
I didn't hear nothing about a medic or anything.
I didn't either. But also, Miss Renata Elliott want to say amen, amen.
Amen.
Amen. And Amanda Mendez just came in. She said there's no sound. I think everybody else can hear me. If you all can hear me.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah. Put a one in the chat or send me a P card or something if you all can hear me. Because Amanda Mendez says there's no sound. Maybe I'm not sure what she needs to do. Probably to come back in or I don't know. If y'all can hear me, just send a pink heart or send a red heart or one.
I can hear you. I hear you, Pinkie.
Okay, so I'm not sure, Amanda, what's going on. Check and see. I don't even know how to.
Maybe it's her. It might not be you because everybody else hear you.
Yeah. Okay.
Could be
her. Black Titanic. Design decor said, were there medic? Did you hear whether medic was there at the party or not?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know.
Okay. This says, can hear you. Yeah, she can hear me.
They probably had, if it was, they had to pay to be there.
I think also the food trucks, like you said, they was actually they maybe Martell's people, but and Whitney said she can hear me. Thank you, Whitney. Also, she put a big ear up there for me. Okay, but I wonder did they have to pay to bring their food trucks there? So
you know they did, or give her half of whatever they make.
Mm-hmm. Just have to pay just to be on her land, man. Just to be on her land. You have to pay.
Everything for money. So
for money.
They had to pay.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you guys for sending me my ones in my heart for letting me know that you can hear me. And also, let me see. You're waving at somebody, Miss Titanic.
I was speaking back to impotential.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
And be blessed. Yeah, just
go out and come back in. And
yeah, I was speaking to her.
Hi, Miss Black Titanic. You getting a heart? Yes, you
okay,
are.
Pastor Justice.
Yes, ma'am.
They really, the Scott's still trying to deceive the public. They got, I don't know who wrote this, but they got information up that they pay their employees. They got an award for paying their employees 100% of the time.
And you know what? That's why we embrace the internet. You can print anything you want.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can print anything and you can pay somebody to present it to you. Do you know that there are some political figures, if you tell them that they're going to be aired on the finale, will show up with a award for you and don't even know nothing about the business? Did you know that?
Yeah,
come on now.
They put that up now because they're getting a grant for that in Mississippi for their outstanding performance in sports.
Mm-hmm. And we know that's a lie.
That's a lie. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it wasn't a lie, they wouldn't have all them lawsuits on
It
what
wouldn't have all them lawsuits.
right for thousands and millions, yes. And I think
Hmm.
teacher is going to be
But
holding back for that one.
yeah, but you can print anything you want to print on it off the internet. You can print all kind of look like legal documents, and you can get your home girl to notarize it where to look legit. You can do all kind of stuff on the internet. So don't be surprised by the enemy. Enemy is smart, cunning,
Yes,
cunning.
Very,
yes,
you know what? Just for them to say they pay 100% pay rate for their employees.
Hmm.
Who
Yeah,
who who
who
was
believes
he
that?
play? Who wrote
yeah.
it? Teacher them and put all them fake names under the bottom.
Hmm. Yeah.
I
You
don't
know
believe.
she's a label queen. She'll change the label in a minute.
Yeah,
Oh
don't choke yourself this black Titanic. Well, she's been caught changing labels. I got it on
Lord.
videotape.
Yeah, they keep telling me, going down there to the store and bust them. I just couldn't do it because they children. I mean,
Go by my
Mm.
the little kids being so
right
happy and
now.
proud of themselves. But
Uh-huh.
but I ain't got to do nothing. What they say,
Hmm.
pass the sins of the dad,
Hmm.
the parents
That's
gonna
right.
call the next generation. I ain't got to do
That's
nothing.
right. And I tell you another thing, the kids go to school with other kids. And some other kids' parents are talking in their homes. So all that stuff is not here. It's just a facade that's put on tape for us. But it's so many people out there in different institutions, like the hospitals. They know if you came in there beat up. They know if you came in there with STD. We might not
Mhm.
know it, but somebody telling somebody who tell, and sooner or later it's all gonna come out. You say, "Well, Pastor, why you say it's gonna come out? I ain't heard nothing." Because the Bible says in the book of Matthew, there is nothing hid that shall not be revealed.
That's
That's
right.
God's word. That's
Hmm
God's word. That's not my word. That's His word.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
You
gonna come out. It's just in due season. In due season.
Yes.
And
mm-hmm.
I'm just sitting back waiting on the Lord to do what the Lord does.
Right, because
Hmm.
they need to be facing all the things that they're doing because they're hurting the community, taking the money, lying to people. The young man that's trying to bill out his barber shop, they refuse to put him
Hmm.
on that. They're allegedly, and they won't do anything, or they just trying to bribe him. And I would say it's almost not bribing. It's like trying to force him to give back the tape, give the tape
Hmm.
that belongs to him. They didn't.
Yeah. They say
Yeah,
it's some very damaging information on that tape
yeah,
concerning Marceau.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, they want
But
that.
I
They
think
want
this
that
will come
bad.
out.
It's
Yeah,
some
I think the guy's girlfriend that allegedly Marceau was in the boom boom rent probably
Mhm.
played a Martell and was taping without him knowing about it.
Right. And that's
mm,
why Tisha, I think Tisha probably allegedly want that tape back so bad.
Exactly, exactly.
She,
She don't want her marriage. She don't want her marriage to be the messed up. She don't want people to know about her marriage.
you know what, Pastor,
oh,
you may be
that's
right
wonderful.
because
Yeah. And
you
Tisha
may
probably.
be right, Pastor, because one thing he said that the reason I'm not going to give you that tape is because
Some
um,
other people are involved. That's what he said.
he said that he said that makeup artist was yeah,
Yeah, he
that's
did
why
Uh
he
say
huh.
didn't get the tape because they
Yeah.
involved.
Yeah. So I think it was something intimate with him and somebody else in the boom boom room, and they don't want it to become public.
right. And because public, that means Tisha said at on the reunion, last reunion, and several other
Eh,
reunions, if Martell ever, I'm not kidding, Marcel ever cheat, it would be over. She would
Yeah.
be.
But you know the funny thing about it is you not doing nothing but witnessing Bible. What the Bible says, whatsoever a man sow,
Right,
that shall he reap. What
Mhm.
does he sow? All of them saw that tape that
yeah,
a hotel put together. They all
right.
know about that. If they didn't
That
see
is
it with their eyes, they heard about it with their ears. They talked about it with their mouth. And now you got to take
right,
Mhm.
what you sowed, you reap. That's the word.
right.
Mhm.
You got one. And the thing about it, how all of them saw that tape. If you notice the last reunion, the way they was all looking at Mel, especially Marceau.
And Destiny, especially. Don't make me go there. I know where the
Don't
bones
go
at.
there, Pastor Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go there. But he was looking like with some thirsty eyes. His
Yeah.
eyes was really thirsty.
Yeah.
And I think Tisha was so upset because she
Oh
knew.
yeah. Oh yeah. When they had the date night, you remember that? And he invited Mel.
Right,
That it wasn't about it's our date night. It's that you invited Mel.
right. I all
Yeah, yeah. You done saw that tape and you done got happy. You invited Mel.
right. And I think
Mm-hmm.
so always he liked women like Mel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he wished he had a woman all the time. He was trying to steer steer Hotel out in the world because he was jealous that
Right,
Hotel had the type of woman he wanted. But
right,
Hotel couldn't see it. He was just putting a notch on his belt and bragging to his homies. I got a woman over here and I got a woman over. And they saying to himself, I don't care as long as you lose that good one you got.
right. Because that's they just couldn't stand, and they knew how Martell was, that he was dumb as rocks in his head.
Yeah, still
He
is.
and he's a narcissist, so they didn't care.
Uh-uh.
What is
Yeah,
someone
look how you remember how Marceau lied to Tisha when she said, "Did you take her some wine? Did you take wine to Mel?" He said, "No." He took
no,
wine to Mel. It was on the air.
right? He did. He
Yeah, he took it to her business
yeah,
and he took her wine. And Tisha, he told Tisha, no, he did not.
right. But Tisha want to know, when did they start delivering wine personally to somebody?
Exactly. Exactly.
And he didn't do it for nobody else,
Thank you.
right?
But
So
he wanted to see Mel. That's why.
and he's lusting over somebody
Oh,
that's
yes,
not.
he is. Yes, he is. Yes,
Yes,
he is.
and he tried to put on this facade on the show that no, he's not.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
so,
I think that has a little bit to do with why Tisha is always up in Martell face. She kind of been getting back at her husband on the down low.
right,
That's why she always up in Martell face grinning that when they was in Texas around the pool. She spent more time hovering over Martell than she did her own husband.
that is true. And Kimmy
Okay?
do the same thing.
And I
Kimmy and
think mm-hmm.
they're always grinning up in Martell's face. And Kimmy had a
Mm-hmm.
touching.
Mm-hmm.
She let her touch him when she saw him
Mm-hmm.
on his shoulder or on his arm or
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
hand. It's like, but
Mm-hmm.
so you ain't got much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
I
But let
feel
me,
sorry for Kimmy.
oh Lord, yes. You know what? I did. I still feel sorry for her, but she don't get no more grace from me.
I
Because
hear you, me either. Mm-hmm.
after that reunion, the way she sat there and let all of them come after Mel,
Mm-hmm.
she just sat there and refused to say anything when she know all of them are lying. But she want to hold everybody accountable for what they say
Mm-hmm.
and what they do. But
Mm-hmm.
she won't hold Martell never for it. And she see how Martell trying to take her kids away from her, trying to slander her name. And you can't tell me she didn't see that tape, that RP tape as well. You can't tell me she didn't. Because all of them saw it. No, she saw it too.
But you notice how voluptuous Kimmy used to look, so sexy looking and everything, and Kyle was looking so big and out of shape, extra heavy. Well, now Kyle is looking. I'm gonna say it one more time. Whatsoever you sow, you reap.
Ooh,
Whatsoever you sow, you reap. And
yeah,
now Kyle is in town, looking
right.
real good.
She looking real good. When she showed up at that house. Did you see how Latisha was looking at her?
Yeah, can't nobody tell me God ain't got a sense of humor.
Yeah, well, Maurice looked like he more affectionate when he look at her too.
Yes, yes,
Yes. Uh-huh.
yes. His face softens up when he look at Kawa.
Right.
Mhm.
And then when he turns around and look at Kimmy, it's almost he's angry at her, mad at her.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I wouldn't
And
be surprised if he didn't use Kimmy to help him take care of Kawa. And you got to remember, Kyle was the first love. It's hard to overlook a first love. I don't care what y'all went through and how y'all don't speak and this and that, but that first love, you learned everything with that first love.
And he's probably, remember, he wanted to buy her, get her a house when she gets here.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. When she gets, he wanted her to move to Huntsville and he'll put her in a house and everything. Remember?
And willing to take care of her man she bring with her just for her to be here.
Now, what man is going to pay for you and your other man to live in a house that?
Just so you can be in the vicinity that I'm in.
You've been doing that for Monster because his son, because really his son, he don't see no time with his son. Don't he?
Yeah, he don't see him much now. Kimmi said that.
Right.
Y'all know what got me? What he said when Kimmi said he didn't spend no time with his son, and he said, "I do. I take him to and fro to school."
Yeah.
That's what he said, and I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, what he call spending time with his son?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just read a few of these catch up. Design and decor. Is that the chandelier the doc paid for? Yes. I think somebody recognized that chandelier. And that was the one that if you go to Anthony Lawson's one of his lives, he did they talked about that chandelier. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and he's a great content creator and everything. He's a great
that I couldn't be that cruel to nobody. I got a heart. I cannot do nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get I did something wrong to people like that.
Mm.
I couldn't do it either. And Rod Daniels, thank you for coming into the Pink House, Rod Daniels. He says nobody on that show is a millionaire other than Melanie and the Fletchers. That is true because everybody's saying they worth 10 million, 14 million, 17 million. Oh gosh, and I don't know what I'm gonna leave that one alone.
And you know, Mr. Fletcher, you never heard Mr. Fletcher brag about what they got, their home, their money, nothing. And you don't even hear Mel bragging
That's
about
what I was going to say. You don't, when you got it, you don't have to brag about it. You only got to convince people when you want people to think you got it.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's true. And I always said that they don't walk like millionaires, they don't act like millionaires, they're moving like a millionaire. So respect all along. And Demeter Joe said at Rod Daniels exactly.
Yeah.
And it says that Kimmi would pay for. Yep, you're right. I don't know what to say about Kimmi. I just don't know. She needs, and she was at that was it the expo, coming straight from having treatments done for her feet.
You know what? He should have been there with her. He should have been there as her husband. They didn't have to come there. They could have took a pass. As her husband, he should have been right there with them treatments with his wife and driving her home. She had to drive herself. Now, you know what I deal with cancer patients? They be so sick after those. They be terribly sick. This woman had to drive herself and then come on straight to that show. I wouldn't have did it if I was Kimmi. I would have told y'all to kiss my you know what.
And she gonna do whatever makes him happy.
Right. He probably had her to perform after they got home. Just allegedly. My thinking by the way he acts, like he said what he said.
But I don't get this, y'all. Y'all know he said that Kyle cheating on him. If he all that in bed, why would she have to cheat on him? How would she have time to cheat if this libido like that? Gotta have it at least 5 times a day.
Thank you. Well, let me say this here. If he got that libido like he's supposed to have it now with Kimmi, he had it with Kyle. That means Kimmi is worried because if he had it with Kyle was able to keep up. And now she can't. And now she can't. So that's a worrisome position to be in. If that's what it took to get him, that's what it takes to keep him.
And the way she's feeling, and then the way Carly was looking when she came there to the house, and the way his eyes was just popping.
Mm.
Barbara O, read that. Yes, you're right, Barbara O.
Barbara O. Let me see what Barbara O said. First of all, D. Carter, thank you for coming into the Pink House. Yes, indeed, D. Carter. And then we had, no, I thought somebody else came in. Let me just see. What Barbara O said, all the people I know that do radiation cannot be around others. But why do you keep on saying this? Rolling over and suffering through it, being around everybody right after she comes back and doing all, she's just doing too much for that man. And he don't care.
You know, their immunization is just almost zero. So you
Yeah.
catch anything around these people.
And not to mention, you got radiation in your body, and he's penetrating into radiation, a body filled with radiation.
And you're
So
talking about,
what is really happening to him? Look at how after a while we're gonna start seeing him peeling away.
yeah.
I'm
Well,
tired of listening at it, y'all. I'm tired of
Hmm.
listening about him and his little beaver. What he do is he takes it off of Kimmy. Every scene is taken off of Kimmy and on him about. And you know what? He thinks that makes him look like a man. That's what
Yeah.
that's
Hmm.
why he boasting
did
about that.
y'all know that he
Hmm.
was on a panel with his brother, Marcel and him was on a panel with one of the guys or a couple of the guys from what's that show? It'll come to me. But anyway, he said that he sold out. Actually, I'm going to still hear the video. He said that he sold out in his younger days when he got married, and he sold out again in his 30s when he got married. And he said he lived his best life when he was single. He said he had money and everything.
Yeah.
And when
Hmm.
he sold out, and I'm trying to think, I don't know what he's talking about. I'm trying to still. Oh, here's the video. I'm gonna play it right quick for y'all. Okay,
Okay.
so y'all can hear it. Let me see. Mm. Hey, Joe, make that make sense for me.
Mm.
When he says, when you're single, you can be the best you can be, but when you are married, you can't be your best. He sold out. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading too much in it, but it don't make no sense to me. It's
It
just,
just it don't make sense because you're thinking traditionally. You thinking that when you're married, you can be the best because the two of you can pull together. You love someone, they love you. He's not thinking that way. He's thinking about self. That's
uh,
one person. That's why single is the word he's using because that is what made him great. He was able to do all those things he wanted to do without being held accountable for anything. And now he's worked her into she don't hold him accountable.
right.
That's why she can drive there after radiation, half sick. It don't matter. By herself while he's standing there jaw jacking with his brother. I mean, she holds him accountable for nothing.
That is true.
So
He's
he's back single. He's a married single man right now.
right. He is. He's a married single man. Because he mentioned also that he had all the women that he wanted, money and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. He said he had 5 women in one day.
Yeah.
What kind
So,
of man is that? 5 women in one day.
and that's a crazy thing that you would say. He said this after he was married. So why
Yes.
would you
Yes.
do this?
He letting her know what he expect. That's all that was. He was letting her know I had 5 women without you. So you now you don't have to if you want to be the one, you're gonna have to be the 5.
Right. You don't have to do everything.
That's
Suffer
right.
through it. That's why he's expecting her to suffer through things.
Uh-huh. And
And
that's why she doing it too. She trying to be the 5.
she's trying to be the 5. And she's worried because his ex-wife is back in town again. Looking good.
Mm-hmm. And look like she drying up on her feet. It really do.
Right.
She's tired. She's
She's tired.
tired. She look
That's
tired.
why she spoke to Melanie about that. Remember at
Uh-huh.
outside with her, she
Yeah.
spoke to her about that.
But did you see the picture of her at the party? At Stormi's party? She looked bad then.
She did, because I did mention something about that, how she looked broke down and tired.
Yeah, she really did.
And I don't understand what, you know what, when you're out there, because I just know women, because I'm on land, right? You get mosquitoes, you get snakes crawling around all the time on the grass at night.
Wow.
Anything out there. What if she get out there and something bite her or anything?
Yeah, but you know, COVID ain't dead. COVID is not dead.
No, it's
And your immune system is 0 almost. Why are you amongst all these people? What was it, 800 people? Why are you amongst 800 people battling cancer?
You don't say C19.
Why
She
you
got
at home?
Yeah.
and GNS says Kimmi didn't have on a mask around all
No.
those
She
fighting cancer. Yeah.
She didn't. She didn't.
No mask, no nothing.
Nothing.
Mm-mm.
Nothing.
Nothing. And she never know where Maurice been, because Maurice probably still hanging out in the boom boom room.
Yeah, that's why they got rid of Jalen. Notice he left there abruptly because that's her son. He couldn't be seeing what's going on, reporting to his mama.
Yes. I bet you that's why they got rid of him too.
Yep.
Right.
Because we know he didn't want to leave because he told, who was that? He told tell Carlos to put me back on the show. He told somebody he told that to on tape.
He talking to Wanda, wasn't
Yeah, that's right.
But
Mhm.
why can't she bring him, let him be, he can pop up and visit his mom, partaking.
Well, Maurice don't want him there. He didn't want him in the house. That's why she helped him get a house so he can move out. Maurice don't want him around. Maurice want his own son around.
And then Maurice treated him differently.
Thank
Maurice
you.
was really strict with that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But he don't expect his son to do nothing. His son
His
don't.
son can't even wash dishes, but Kimmy's son had to figure out his whole lifespan.
Yeah, he has to do it all.
Mhm.
Drop the meat. I just let anybody know if they want to come up. I drop the meat though. But you're right, Maurice's son. He didn't care whether he helped Kimmi or not, or the son takes out the trash. Knowing if you're sick, you don't need to be picking up trash, trying to take it out to a trash bin, trying to. So you know, oh Lord, Maurice just makes me sick. I mean,
Well, more than him making me sick, she makes me sick because she's allowing it. She makes me sick. That's her house and her life. She fighting for her life, not his life. And if you don't care about your life as opposed to this man's life, you are a sad woman. She makes me sick.
Yeah, she is.
Why do you think this obsession with Martell? They give me all this side chick. You know, she act like she a side chick.
Well, they said she was. Martell said she was. Martell know a side chick. He the king of messing with side chicks. He know a side chick.
Right. But she expects Howard to take responsibility for that being out. Howard said she never even said that. And why would she be responsible for what people are saying about her? That ain't her problem.
She didn't say that. She just said, why would she be responsible for what?
That's right.
Say?
That's right. But Latisha, Martell, they all said it when they was at the pool or in Vegas or wherever that was they was at.
She act like she loved Martell though.
And Tiffany brought it up.
She got a crush on Martell.
Yes, she do. Yes, she do. Yes, she do.
Why do she always rub his arm?
And the only thing that they got a crush on is he's a freak.
Yeah.
He's nothing but a freak. Coleslaw said that. He's a freak. Back to front. He's a freak.
Yeah. And she actually said some of the things that he do, but I'm not going into that.
Yeah. That's what them women running for.
Yeah.
All of them nasty.
All of them nasty.
Even Maurice and
Yeah.
oh my God, I don't see what they see in them men's. Ooh, them two brothers with that bad body. What the hell? Did y'all see how?
See the
Let me
picture.
tell y'all something. Did y'all see how funky my soul looked at that party? They
Yeah,
hadn't slept in them clothes
he
all.
probably did. You know, they say that they ain't together no more. He probably did.
They
He
sleep
looked terrible.
in two different houses, two apartments, two separate places. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's why they always arrive separately at different times.
Yeah, yeah,
Marceau and Maurice looked it right funky.
they
And
did.
Martell looked it real cheap, like he had on some woman's silk blouse or something.
He be trying, but he ain't got it no more. Like
Oh
Yeah.
wow,
lift him up.
And he
Barbara.
looked like he drying up on his feet. Martell looked like he got that nasty man disease.
He and lost so much weight and looking
Yeah,
so.
yes. He looked like he like somebody taking the what they them old people used to say back in the day, they taking the marrow out your body.
Yeah,
That's what he looked like.
eyes look like somebody hit him in both eyes.
Yeah, yeah. He looked like dead man walking.
Barbara
Yeah.
O said, didn't they say Jalen daddy was married? Yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all know that
Uh-huh.
she don't talk about stuff. She don't talk about her life.
No,
But
she don't talk about her life either.
no, you
yeah,
Mm-mm.
don't know nothing. You just know she married right before she got with him, but you don't know nothing about the past. She refused to bring it up.
be bliss say receding hairline will make you mad.
Oh, yeah. My child said, man, in Caroline, it doesn't, how most people's is here or somewhere. His started back here.
It's
Thinking of him in his younger days. I showed him. His hairline starts back here. That's why yeah. But right, I'm
well,
not
y'all, I gotta go. I've been on here 3 hours. I'm tired. You know I have
okay,
to
guys.
go. I passed out. I drove from Alabama. I'm at home now. I actually live
Oh,
here in Atlanta.
oh, okay.
I'm tired. I've been on the road all day driving to get
Oh
here.
yeah. You gotta
Yeah,
take care of yourself.
Yeah,
I'm
she
going to
does take
bed.
that. Yes.
Thanks
And
for having me. Thanks for having me today, Pinkie.
welcome.
Yeah, Miss Pinkie, thank you, Miss Pinkie.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
you're not finna go, is you, Pastor?
Yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. I just came here because y'all started talking about them demons.
I enjoyed you.
You too.
Any last words for us?
All right, I'm gone, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm finna give me some rest. I'll
Okay.
call
Any
you
last
Okay.
tomorrow,
words for you
Pinkie.
and Miss Titanic?
Huh?
Any last words?
Oh, in the last one. Oh, get ready to run off like a rabbit. Yeah, yeah. I just want to say blessing and enlightenment to each and every one of you, and to the chat over there. I'm talking to all of y'all. Blessing, blessing, blessing to y'all. Wherever you
Amen.
go, blessings be with y'all. That's what I want to say.
Oh,
Amen. We receive it.
All
and
right.
any last words, Miss of Justice?
Yes, ma'am. Just for the chat and for us too.
Mhm.
Don't be fooled by what you see. Everything you see ain't real. And if it don't line up with the word of God, it ain't good.
That is
It
true.
ain't good. It might be politically correct, but it ain't right in the eyes of God. And if you Christian, if you believer, you're gonna have to acknowledge the truth. The Bible says, shout loud, spare not. You can love you can love people, but you don't condone the wrong that they're doing or living. You
Yeah.
don't condone it. Because Jesus went to the cross for them, but he still created a hell for them.
That is true. That
That's my
is
word.
And
Okay.
yes, for just joining us. Blessings. She said blessings to all. Also, have a blessed night. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
ma'am.
And we're going to be closing out. And I'm so glad that Miss Justice was able to come and be with us today. And
Yes, ma'am.
we talked a lot. We had a great conversation. Yes, we did. And I
Yes,
did
ma'am.
enjoy it.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you, and you have a good night, Miss Pinkie. And I enjoyed you and your platform. Thank you so
You
much.
are welcome, and you must come back because we always need
Yes,
some
ma'am.
work here.
Yes, ma'am. I will.
All right, thank you guys, and thank you all for coming in. Thank you for being in this pink house with me, and everybody. I guess we'll see y'all later. It's 8. Well, I'm not sure where you are, but it's 8:11 here. And we've been talking over 3 hours. Thank you guys. Thank you, Demita Joe. Thank you, Barbara O. Renata D. Elliott. Thank you, Jen S. Jesse J for life. Bliss. Thank you so much for showing up with us. I think I said Barbara O. And I do want to thank, you see, this design and decor. Thank you so much for all y'all comments and everything. And let me see. And if any one of you all, and D. Carter, I do want to say a lot of these have content creators themselves. So you all make sure you go over to their page and give them a big shout out. And we got to help each other in order for us to stay successful in doing what we do. And I can attest, we all enjoy what we do. Otherwise, we would not be doing it. Because this is a labor of love. And by sharing, a lot of people don't watch TV, but they do come here to make sure they keep up with what's going on. And thank you, Rod Daniels, for showing up. Let me, Petitious, thank you so much. I love his comments or I love the comments, I really do. Let me see. Amanda Mendez, thank you so much. And thank you all for hanging in there. I think with Whitney, thank you for showing up. That's one of my wonderful, that's my bestie. She showed up. And my sister happened to jump in and finally got on because she was having problems trying to get on. Thank you so much, my sister. And Tisha Smith, thank you. And I hope I pronounced that correctly. And LRGA Curve, thank you so much for showing up. And I love all of y'all's comments. Yes. And let me see. And Miss Justice, that was here. I do want to thank her for being part of the panel and everything. I think we had a great night. And Grown Folks City, thank you. I love that name for some reason, Grown Folks City. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and let's get a good night. And I'm quite sure somebody else got some more dirt going on. But thank you guys, and y'all have a good night. And Miss Reese, thank you. Don't let me forget about you as well. And ADR, thank you, ADR, for showing up. ADR always got, he tells it like it is, but you got to read between the lines. And the Sand Van, thank you. I was so glad that the Sand Van came a part of the live tonight. And Civil Mobile Notary, Tish K10. Oh, yeah, we have so many in the house tonight, and thank you guys. So you all go ahead and get a good night, and I will be signing out. Thank you, and thank you for coming to the Pink House. So I'm going to go ahead and be signing out, guys. And love and